The Untouchable Empire, baby.
What's going on, family? Let me see. Let me move some of this around. We're going to start up in a few minutes. How y'all going this Easter Sunday? We in crunch time, man. The momentum is building. We're trying to get y'all to the top. Hope you're having a good weekend. I don't know what y'all getting done for Easter. I don't really be doing that much for Easter, but I guess I got to do some things for the kids for the Easter Sunday, man. I hope y'all doing all right, man. We gonna do another Untouchable review. I'm still gonna do the other ones too. I got to do the first three still. I didn't even get to finish those, but I'm gonna do the last one before I go back to those, man. How you doing, TC? How you doing, Sean Antonio? Make sure y'all following us on TikTok too, man. We trying to get our TikTok and IG and YouTube all aligned. Adrian, how you doing, sister? Lady Chan, what's going on? Realistic vibes, man. You've been coming in clutch lately. Who else in there been? Feminine Melanin University. Much love to you as well too. So we're gonna get this started. Let me see. Let's see. Where this thing at? All right, here we go. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Oh, Joe, that ain't good enough. Come on, Joe. Thank you, baby. Thank you. You're making blood come from my damn mouth. That's what I'm talking about, baby. You gotta make blood come to the mouth. You can't just smack me and don't hit me hard. That's bullshit. When you hit a motherfucker, you hit that motherfucker. Let's kick their ass, motherfucker. Kick their ass. Let's go. Yeah.
That girl are fancies. That girl is fancy. Don't they're fancy. All night, girl, I live fancy. Through the sheets, she climbs her way up to this bed, singing melodies. Put my fingers in her head and say, come to me. First there is a no, then she says yes, baby. She's the dream of a billion men. Go girl, go girl, see she made her way from nothing. Can't fault her for wanting something. She loves men that can't afford. She wants to live fancy, trips to Monaco, designer names from head to toe. Live fancy on planes that fly, clean across grown and sky. Fancy, brilliant cars, spend evenings among the stars. Live fancy, diamond ring, all those things. Live fancy. Yachts, if not somewhere tasting wine. In Paris, seducing me while we dine. She's only 23, but ahead of her time. She's the dream of a billion men. Go girl, she made her way from nothing. Can't fault her for wanting some things. She loves men that can't afford. Yeah, she wants to live fancy, trips to Monaco, designer names from head to toe. Live fancy on planes that fly, clean across grown and sky. Live fancy, brilliant cars, spend evenings among the stars. Live fancy, diamond ring, all those things. Live fancy. Italian shoes. She's probably a girl you used to know. I could see her beauty with both eyes closed, but you didn't notice. She fell in love with what she noticed. That I'm fancy, trips to Monaco, designer. I'm fancy on planes that fly, clean the clothes, room and sky. I'm fancy, brilliant cars, spend evenings among the stars. I'm fancy, diamond ring, all those things. I'm really fancy. But you wanna live and see. If you fly, I know your side. She's with me, cause she wanna live and see. Anything she want, I will provide. I'm with her, because she's beautiful. And you know I can't deny. And deserving. Oh yeah. She's deserving. Oh yeah. She all on me, cause all I do is ride around in Bentley cool. Got no need, she got me buying her them Fendi shoes. All we do is shop until we drop right there in the floor. And all we do is make love in foreign places till we can't no more. They say you can't buy love, man, they lying. If Christian LaCroix brings a smile, I'll buy it. If she wanna make love on the edge of the world, I'll buy it. Have anything she want, cause she's my girl. Say it, got it, I'm flyer, then flying in G.O. jets or first class, coach class, no disrespect. Out my New York apartment to JFK on the helicopter, cause the pilot's going my way. I'm worldly, swerving in Bentley whips. Don't even have to watch how I spend my chips. No dollars to euros, I'm every nigga's hero. Cause even when I used to rock polo, I was fancy.
You coaching women and you ain't coaching them to be with men. When we ask you what you coach them to do, you can't even give us an answer. But when we have honest conversations, you say they children and they mentally ill. What does that mean? What is that a reflection of? Let go. If they're mentally ill and they're children and you coaching them to nowhere but to themselves, because you don't coach them to be wives, what are you telling them actually? What do you coach women to do?
So you didn't answer my question at all.
No. I did answer it. I made sure I answered it. I said they help you keep a job. I said they help you keep a job. Question. You're running from my question. I said they help you keep a job.
I said, what is your solution? No. I just asked you a question.
My solution in
how
general
about do we do
is
this?
love.
Answer my question and I'll answer your question. Because both of our questions are about the same thing. What is the solution? So I actually like where this is going. So you answer the question and I'll answer the question.
Only solution is be a great man, be a productive man, be a righteous man, love who loves you. If she don't get on your page, if she can't get led, she gets left. Now let's go. What do you coach women?
But according to you, they're gonna
no. What do you coach?
They're gonna leave you.
No,
if you're a righteous
man,
they're gonna leave you anyway.
Hey, let go. You said you was gonna answer my question after I answered your question.
Okay, my answer is I help women. Okay, thank you. I help women deal with their attachment styles, and their attachment styles actually come from their childhood. And I create card games. I create seminars. I create products that help women deal with what actually hurt them, which is their fucking mother. We did not hurt them, Ali. We aren't the ones that did something.
God damn it. You can't make this shit up.
All praises. All praises.
Ale Kumaye, Ale Kumaye. Thank God that niggas seen another day. Ale Kumaye, Ale Kumaye. Got a chopper and a bottle, fucking let him spray.
We gotta take him out with the trash, man. We gotta take him out with the trash. If y'all playing, man, if you playing around too much in the space, you know we gotta take you out with the trash. Let me see, man. I want to give out some. Let me see who else is in the building, man. Came up in here. Doris, how you doing, Doris? Doris hit us with the 18 months as a member, proud member. So much love to you. Thank you so much, Doris. 18 months. Well, I've been doing that.
I'm a dog, but I still want to party.
Jeffrey Rice, what's going on, my brother, man? Everybody, whoever's on the TikTok side, much love to you. Coley, my brother, Blue Ray, Irv, Mister, and Rich Exotics. If she can't be led, let her go. You can't help them if you ain't hurt them. They will use you ups, and the simps ish got to go. They're just hurting us. If you acting like a simp, if you pandering, you just hurting yourself, brother. It's going to be a time and day when you finally want to be respected and when you finally want to be supported. And if you keep lying to this woman over and over and over again, you end up catering to her emotions, and the person who cares least has the most power. So if she ain't caring about you, you ain't leading, my brother. She's leading. She's leading the ship, and which way y'all going and which way y'all driving as well too. But I wanted to say, man, if any of y'all, I'm gonna start reviewing a whole bunch of content that y'all sending me, man. There's so much, man. I'm gonna put up my own little separate list of the content y'all are sending me. So if you like me to review your content, man, you can DM me, you can message me, you can comment, you can email. Let me put my email in here real quick. You can send email as well too. If you're supporting the content, if you're supporting the live, man, please hit the Cash App and hit the super chat. My goal is 150 for the live and 50 for the Cash App. Maybe 100 for the live. If I can get 100 for the live each time I go live and 50 in the Cash App, I'll do a show the next day again. That'll be the goal. I'll keep trying to do at least 2 or 3 hours each day, man, for y'all. I know it's hard out here. People lying, people putting out false information and data and just using it all and confusing people and trying to make their own points, pushing their own agendas. But everybody see what's going on. So we need a couple brothers still telling the truth, man. It's getting less and less. Y'all done emasculated the brothers. Done broke the brothers down. Broke back mountain up in this thing, man. You know, we doing too much, man. They end up having that they energy, you know.
Energy. They them energy. They them energy. They them energy. They them energy.
Oh man, hey,
And I ain't hating. I'm just telling the truth. But we gonna have another crazy one for y'all. So let's go. Let's get this started.
It's gonna be a crazy one. It's a lot of battles on this card, and it's gonna be your favorite one.
Let's see. I'm gonna do little icebreakers before we start as well too. Even though there was do y'all realize the icebreaker on the show literally took the whole show? Fatty did the answers, the questions we were asking at the end of the show, but the daggone icebreaker took the whole entire show to get through, which was fine, man. When the content is hot, we just let it keep going, man. We're not gonna stop the show just because people want to get to the questions. I ain't gonna say no names, but if the content is fire off the conversation we're having, we will not jeopardize a great conversation just to get to the questions. So let's see. There was some interesting things that I saw over the course of the week or couple weeks. Especially yesterday. I wanted to see, I don't know if y'all got to see this, man. Look at this. Watch this real quick. And it's two side stories. It's stories that come out that contradict the other story. But let's see. Let's share this one real quick. See what y'all think about this one. If this one even still okay, there it goes. Hold on. Let's share this real quick.
my age are steeped in a toxic masculinity and have been raised in a culture where there is a particular way that a relationship looks. And anything that starts to smell of that for me, I did enough of it where I was controlled and felt like I was a possession or whatever those things were, or prize now
remember, this is Tracy Ellis Ross. She's still single, and just listen to stuff she's pushing. If you're in a relationship, you're being controlled and possessed and the prize. Don't they call themselves the prize? Huh?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
I thought you was the prize. I thought you was the table. I'm so confused. But if a man's treating you as his possession, if a man's in control, isn't that what you're supposed to want to have? I keep getting confused about this, man. I really, and if we only getting sex, what we getting? If we only getting sex, what we getting?
You are not going to tell me that the only thing a man gets from a woman is nasty sex.
How am I not going to tell you that?
Okay.
So you tell me what a man feel he get. No, since you know what a man feel a man get, tell me what a man feels he get. Tell me.
Love that y'all making the point.
Tell me what a man feels he get, Azar. Tell
I'm not
me.
a man, so I'm not going to speak for a man.
I'm
Bye.
You just spoke for a man.
Bye.
You just sat here for 20 minutes telling me how a man feel what he get. When I just told you what's up there, high of importance. I was getting ready to, before this turned into a 30-minute thing, the level of importance and how important it is. Because that's what we feel. But she just sat here and tried to tell me that ain't how we feel.
I'm not saying that's not how you feel.
Watch this. I'm going to show you how dangerous what she did is. Azar is one of the most sensitive, feminine, loving, like into you, getting your spirit. Like, you are more safe with her than a lot of women.
You're a lover girl. He's a lover girl.
Real talk, you more safe with her than a lot of women. And look how wrong she got it. So imagine women that ain't like her. Cause you feminine, you soft, you care about men. We going at it, but she care about men, care about how they feel. She's a lover girl. And look how wrong she is from the pit of her, wait. From the pit of her visceral answer. Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Well, if we ain't getting control, if we ain't having possession of you, if we can't get you to cook, if we can't get you to be peace, if we can't get you to be understanding, if we can't get you to do the bare minimum, what are we getting? We just got to keep it real. And then you wonder why most men are pursuing just sex from women. Because if that's all you offering, what else are we getting? And then y'all get offended. There's no shame in it. You get offended by it. Knowing you pushing the sexual liberation movement, you saying you want to move like a man, you want to do whatever you want to do. You want to move like your fathers did or your grandfathers did to get some get back before what your grandmothers and mothers supposedly went through. But then on another day, you'll talk about how great your grandfather was or how great your father was. There's a video, and I'm going to see if I got it up here too as well, where the ladies were numbering what they put in order and about what they respect and value. They put in regardless to their sons. Remember, they did a video with the wives, the daughter, and the mother, which order you should put them. Most men would put the wife first, would put his daughter second, and his mother last, because his mother would probably want that as well too. But most sisters put their son first, their father second, and then they put their man last. And that's just in that group. We know the kids come first. Now we see your daddy come first, but the mama come before that. The daddy come after that. They friends come after that. They career and degree comes after that. They friends come after that. The cat and dog come after that. And then you somewhere at the bottom of that. And they'll never admit to it. So we just look stupid because they play stupid. And then once we start looking stupid because you playing stupid, then we know it's a game. So men at least will get sex out of it. Once you start playing games, and you know if you're playing the game, man is going to play games with you too. And then they're going to make you kick rocks. They're going to get sex and they're going to make you kick rocks, because where that attraction is where you can somehow convince a man to think that you're more than sex. And if you can't convince him of that, that's all he's going to be there for. What's going on, my brother Tony Golden, man? Much love to you, man. Much love to you. Again, everybody, thank you for who all in the house right now. Please like and subscribe, share with your favorite people. Ali's never trying to tell you what to think. I'm just telling you to think. If you're supporting the live, if you're supporting the content, please hit the Cash App. Please hit the super chat. If I hit my goals today, every time I hit the goal, I'll just continue to do another show. I'll make that type of agreement if I hit the goal. And I'm trying to do at least a 2-hour, 3-hour live for y'all every time. And sometimes y'all know it'll go crazy. It might go to 6 and 12, depending on what the day is. Could be a good weekend, a day I ain't got to work. The kids and the lady might not be around. And I may go a little bit longer depending on the day. But again, we watching this video with Tracy Ellis Ross is saying she feel like she being a possession and she being controlled, and a man is treating her like she's the prize. Yesterday, y'all need to go to the TikTok, add me on the TikTok. Women were saying that men are controlling and look at women as objects, but then the women turned right back around, said, if you feed into men's ego, that you can get anything from them.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Ain't that what we said? If you feed into a man's ego, if you support a man's manhood, he'll do anything for you. So why are you keeping from doing that, especially if it's bare minimum? We're not asking as much as y'all are asking. Y'all expectations are to the sky. What's going on, Rich Exotics? Grandma held the bar stool down, man. It's crazy, man. Our grandma supported granddaddy. Those men, the women of the past supported granddaddy because granddaddy did more for her than anybody else. I don't get it. Even if you say you didn't get along with granddaddy, or you say sometimes granddaddy was inconsistent, who loved you more than granddaddy? Who loves women more than men? They know they don't even get along with each other like that. They be gossipy and messy and jealous of each other. So if y'all having hard times having relationships with each other, especially when you're looking at the lesbian marketplace, how is a man not the most greatest thing you need to prioritize and value? I'm going to get that prioritized. I know y'all get me on that. But let's keep going on this video, man.
I have no interest in it, and I will not do it again. But a lot of men my age are steeped in a toxic masculinity and have been raised in a culture where there is a particular way that a relationship looks.
And that I keep stopping it because they just be talking. First, we say men are emasculated. Men are pushovers. Men are suckers. Men are simps. Men are panderers. Men are not like the grandfathers of before. And then we just go ahead and say the men are toxic. How are the men toxic if they're not like your grandfathers or your fathers? If they're not coming from the patriarch, if they're not coming from what's archaic, how are we still toxic masculinity? You looking at the CDC, 58% of black men live with their children, 72% of black men involved with their children more than any other race. How do we keep pushing these false narratives? Less than 1% of black men are in prison, and we keep trying to use the prison system to go, oh, they out here deleting each other. They out here in prison. Less than 1% of the population in the United States of America deleting each other. Then to push more toxic rhetoric, oh, men are putting their hands on women. Even though we know that the DV is led by women. 70% of DV is initiated by women if the man never puts his hand back. Now, when it's both of them going back and forth with each other, it's kind of equal. But when you go into the lesbian relationship, the DV and the divorce rate skyrocket. Most men ain't putting their hands on women. And most women ain't putting their hands on men. But when y'all start comparing, and then we say, hey, look at y'all stats. When y'all say we broke, we go, hey, man, look how much money you making. You have the least amount of wealth.
Oh my God!
Your net worth is zero. Net worth, excuse me. But when we start comparing ourselves to you, you go, oh, look at them. They sassy. They compare themselves to us. No, y'all are. Y'all are making statements ad hominems and try to disrespect brothers and discredit brothers and devalue brothers instead of supporting them. And so we just point out numbers. Y'all start the male bashing. You calling males toxic masculinity. You saying men are misogynist because we want you to be traditional, but you keep asking for a provider. We don't say you sexist when you asking for a provider. You still want me to protect and support you. I don't go, I'm your man. I ain't your bodyguard. I'm your man. I ain't your ATM. I'm your man. I ain't your Lyft driver. We are fine with loving and supporting you. We just want you to submit. That's it.
What does a submissive woman do for her man?
Everything.
What does that mean?
all the things that he wants, and like I pretty much read his mind. So it's like, if I know you and I study you, like I know how you are in the morning, I know how you are about midday, I know when you're in this mood, what you need. Like, before you can ever ask me for something, I'm already on it.
You see, that's what I was trying to explain.
Shut the fuck up.
You right.
It's like that, man.
Oh my God.
And that's what happens every time, man. But she different, right? Woo! It's never the women in the panels. It's never the women in the chat. It's never the women that men married to. It's never your girl. It's never anybody. Somehow we don't know who these women are. And what I notice is a lot of times when sisters are speaking for men and women and they feel like they're credible, telling the truth, when they don't want to be caught in a mistruth or not giving the right information, they'll go, oh, I don't want to speak on women. I don't want to speak on men. I'm not a woman. I'm not those women. I only know about myself. I see. It's crazy how much it happens. When it's convenient, you'll speak on women and men. But then when you don't want to get caught up in the truth or a lie, it's mostly a lie from their side, but us telling the truth, then you'll say, oh, I can't speak for all women. I can only speak for myself. I can't speak for men. And it's crazy when you start dissecting their actual personal relationships. Ain't nobody doing nothing to most women. It's the accountability of what we asking for. Just some accountability, man. Let's keep going with Miss Tracy. I don't know what's going on with her.
And anything that starts to smell of that for me, I did enough of it where I was controlled and felt like I was a possession or whatever those things were, or prize.
And so she's saying that the older women are feeling like males are toxic. But then here come, let me see. Where was this article? Let me see if I can find this article. There was an article that went right against what Generation Z is saying. Is this it? Hold on. And I don't even know if y'all can see this. Hopefully y'all can see this. I don't think it's going to pull up. But it was saying how Generation Z are looking to date older men again, as if it's not natural. It's younger women again seeking older men for protection and provisions. As hard as you're pushing to try to deal with young men in the same capacity that the older men are, we just different. You got to accept the double standard. You were supposed to use your youth to get you a man all the way up to almost 30. And you had to do it before then, because dating is a young woman's game. Once we get older, we produce our value. Our options increase. So if you was holding us down when we were younger, it gives us even more reason to hold you down. It makes perfect sense to hold you down, because you was there with me when I was in the gym shooting. You was helping me on my threes. You would help me on my layups. You was helping me build my kingdom. But you can't be at the finish line and expecting the man to give you loyalty when he gets to the finish line and he's his greatest product. Now he has so many options. We gotta make it make sense, you know. And ladies, stop being offended by logic and reasoning. We always know who you are, man, and we can spot the feminists, man.
You know, it always goes back to that old adage: sticks and stones may break my bones, but there will always be something to offend a feminist.
Peter
Well, no, that's just obnoxious.
Peter
Sorry,
Lloyd,
you have to.
I think we'll let you carry on.
That is ridiculous. No, hang on. I won't do your show again if you don't let me respond.
Go on,
to that.
Kate, have a word.
Come on, that's ridiculous. I mean, first of all, to allow somebody on there to women's rights.
Now watch this video. I don't know if y'all got to see this, man. I don't know if y'all got to see this. This was wild. This was wild. This lady said, if you don't make a climax, that body don't count. Hold on.
Men count that right for what it's about. Honestly, if you don't make me come, I'm supposed to be in my
question to you is, will you teach your daughter the same that y'all?
Remember this, she says she's going to teach her daughter the same concept. If he didn't make you come, the body doesn't count. And this is when they say stupid stuff like this, when it's convenient to make themselves look horrible. And while we say that men need to be in their children's lives, why men are the leaders, because we're not going to sacrifice everybody just to look right and just to be right. We are not agreeable. We are disagreeable. We'll go against the tide. We'll go against everyone else. We'll rebel. A lot of sisters will just go on the coattail of whoever wins the battle. That's why throughout history, they always say women are children are spoils of war, just to be right. She said she would teach her daughter the same thing, man. That's crazy work.
Baby, somebody that is precious in the face and tell them, I'm cool and smile as long as you don't come. You know he never drops you out. Are you fucking kidding me? You got a girlfriend, sir. I know you wouldn't tell your girl that it's cool and you can fuck as many men as you want to, and as long as you ain't coming, don't count. She never said that. She never said that.
She never said that. She never said that. She said that. It's always those a certain sister. She never said that, or the sisterhood, or the girls coming right behind it. She never said that. Did she say that? Let's see if she said that.
Man, she literally said, if you don't make me come, it don't count. She didn't say that.
Men count that by the way it goes. Honestly, if you don't make me come, I thought you being come.
Man, this is the nothing but the truth. Live.
She said it, man. She said it. What's up, Dark Entertainment? What's going on, D the Degenerate, man? Good to see you, my brother. JS, what's going on, family? When I start the panel, man, some of y'all can come up if you like to, man. Just I'll drop the link a little bit. For this one, I think I'll do more of a little open panel for reviewing the panel. But that's a couple of videos I want to share with y'all, man. Let's go into the super panel, because I'll take up all the time. Let me see. All right, let's go. Panelists, but I hope we have an intentional conversation moving forward. Anybody got anything to say before we go? Fat, you got anything to say?
I plead the 50.
Oh Lord, I know what that means.
She said we're going to have fun, friends. Fun. Can we go to the icebreaker?
Yeah, just go ahead straight to the. We're gonna come straight at it, man. Go ahead with the icebreaker.
And shout out to the 90 people watching. It's Ali's fault. He was late.
It's time to do.
Pay attention to this little video that you probably saw before, and we're going with.
Y'all see, Fatty was hating, man. He was hating on me.
Hey.
We're going to go from there.
Yeah, hug, Papa. Yeah, hug.
Icebreaker, 30 minutes. Are women lying about wanting the pre-selected man? Is this something that is ingrained on them, or they are actually not attracted to the man that every single other woman wants? I would actually go to Well, because she was here on time. So, Well, you got it. Do women love the man that every woman loves, or they are lying to us and saying, no, we like the guy that nobody wants? Go ahead, you got this.
You Well? Did you say me, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Hi, everybody. So, do women want the guy that everybody wants? It depends on the woman, in my.
Can we go with most women?
most women? Do women
Yes.
want the guy that most women want? I mean, yeah, again, it depends on the woman, but yeah, it's a yes and no kind of thing. It depends on the woman's.
Man, how can it be a yes or no?
my God.
You see what I'm saying? She knows that's the truth. She knows that's the truth. Most of the sisters in the chat, y'all know that's the truth. The people on the IG, the people on TikTok, y'all know that's the truth. Y'all love when men got hoes and don't love when men got hoes.
You telling me you don't like niggas that get hoes, but only go for niggas that get hoes, but then be mad that a nigga got hoes, so then you get mad at a nigga got hoes and get mad at the hoes, then you mad at a nigga for getting hoes, but then you only want me if I got hoes, but then when I got hoes, you mad that I got hoes, but if I don't got no hoes, then you don't want me, but if I get hoes, then you gonna want me, so then when I got hoes, you get mad that I got hoes, then you mad at the hoes, now you mad at me for getting hoes, when really it's the hoes that got me, but I don't even got no hoes, but then you mad I don't got no hoes, so you don't want me, and then when I get hoes, you want me again, when you don't want me no hoes. You a hoe.
Y'all know y'all love the dudes that get women. You love who other women want. And it ultimately becomes what you want. You can have the greatest man next to you, and a lot of times you can get sisters to sway you away from being with the guy you want because he's not what most women want. But it's the truth. Y'all like them when men can get hoes. But then you can't stay and he can get hoes. And then when you make him get rid of his hoes, then sometimes you stop having to track to him because he lost his hoes. Then we start getting hoes again. You want him back. Dark relief, make it make sense. CC, how you doing, sister, man? Happy Sunday to you. Where I'm getting them clips from, and man, I be on social media because I got a whole bunch of clips to go. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole bunch. I could just get out rant while I'm talking. I could just pull up something out the air and I just send a clip. Just like make sure on this Easter Sunday, as you working to progress in life and being better, productive, and intentional people and loving people in your life, make sure that you take the people in your life out of your vicinity that shouldn't be there. You know? Make sure you remove the negative energy and the people who are not working with you in your life, man. Make sure you remove them. And if you can't remove them, hopefully God can.
Go down back to the man. Shit, yeah.
Hey, if y'all want to be, that's a beautiful thing.
All praises, all praises.
Hopefully God got you back. But let's keep going, man.
Mindset and the type of man that she views or wants. Most women will want a loyal man, respectful man, a man that is a provider, a man that is a this. That's what most women will want. So I will say, yes, most women want that type of guy.
Coach, do you think most women want the man that most women want?
Yeah, I would say most women. Can you hear me?
By the way,
yeah,
Coach sounds like he has a delay. Give me just 1 second, Coach. Coach, when I say the words 5, say pineapple, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Pineapple.
That's crazy. You have Coach, just leave and come back. You have like a 5-second delay.
And by the way, Carl Anderson, much love to you, man, for the $20 PayPal. Thank you, much love to you, my brother. All right, let's get back to it.
Okay, just leave and come back, Coach.
Like 10 seconds.
Yeah, there's something going on with your internet connection, Coach. Just leave and come back. Let me go to Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Fantastic and Mr. Let go real quick. Go ahead.
Of course, man. You know, women don't want nobody wants. Women want the popping dude. This is why celebrities and entertainers and the guys that got clout get the most women. So yeah, definitely.
Let's go.
Of course, women don't necessarily have choices. They literally go by what is going on around them.
Now remember, later on in the show, these the same brothers will talk about women. We'll talk about the characteristics of women. We'll coach women because of this attachment issues or disattachment issues. They say that their problems come from their mother, and if their problems come from their mother, isn't it that they'll make their daughters problematic as well too if they didn't teach their daughters the same things that they should have learned? Remember this though. So remember, the same brothers that'll talk about sisters will talk about brothers to make profit as well too, and to try to make themselves look good by talking about men, by talking about men to women, just like they like looking good to men by talking about sisters to brothers. Those are what we call opportunists and scammers. Let's keep going.
There's a confirmation bias in virtually everything that they do, whether it's a guy, whether it's a bag, you know, if it's a Coach bag and nobody wants the Coach bag, they automatically don't want the Coach bag, but they used to have the Coach bag. They'll take the Coach bag and throw it away because other people don't like Coach bag. Now they want a Hermes bag. So no matter what it is, man, car, bag, whatever, no matter what it is, if other women don't want it, they don't want it either. So yes, women are very social beings, and they are guided and led by other women along with their emotions.
Oh my God. Just remember he said that. Like, he told the truth. That's the truth. Women are led by other women, and women are led by themselves. Like we said, they're led by other women and they're led by their emotions. So I don't know what makes the person get angry later on. But we know that if you try to hold sisters accountable, if you try to tell sisters they wrong, if you try to be reasonable with sisters, they're going to make it about themselves, because they're treated like it's the first time they ever been wrong.
How I feel to be wrong? Huh? How I feel to know you wrong? It's okay. I'm wrong all the time. This is just your first time experiencing. You wrong now. So you want to talk about it? Okay.
Yeah, I know how that go.
Anyone disagrees on the panel with this?
It depends on the woman.
Yeah, but well, just for just so we can set a precedent, right? Imagine I say, do men like fit women with nice breasts and voluptuous bottoms? And I will say it depends, because there's a lot of men that like obese women. They have a fetish for women that are overweight, right? We're going to talk in majorities for the most part. So we kind of know that it depends, but like from now on, we're going to focus on the majority of men, the majority of women, the majority of relationships, so we can actually have the conversation. Okay. Go ahead, Sarah.
So I think it's a chicken before the egg kind of question. So naturally, yes, I think you could be agreeable to say the majority of women, if Chad looks amazing, he smells amazing, he's funny, he's cute, he's liked by many, so on and so forth, it's natural that more women would actually attract to him. But it's not, I don't think it's necessarily just because other women like him. I think it also could be the fact that he is attractive and funny and liked by many, and so on. It's just the same as a supermodel. Wouldn't most men be attracted to the supermodel?
She just said that he's attractive and might be liked by many. You said, I don't think it's necessarily that she's like that other women like him, but then we may like him because other people like him. This is already starting. The womenese is already starting. The sisters are already uniting. They transforming. They vote the sisterhood Voltron. What's going on, Zyrax? Much love to you, Zyrax. Thank you so much for the $3 super sticker. Much love to you. Let me see.
And I'm bad like the Barbie. I'm a doll, but I still want to party.
Again, y'all, please like and subscribe and share it with your favorite people. I'm not trying to tell you what to think. I'm just trying to get you to think. And we're going to be as logical and good intention as possible. We always going to try to have a good faith conversation. You can change my mind. Anybody can change my mind. I love constructive criticism. I love someone being able to walk down information from A to Z. I love if someone can take my words and use it against me as well too. But I always try to operate in good faith so that you can't catch Ali in the contradiction. Because I'm not trying, it ain't about who's winning or who's losing. It's about genuinely telling the truth and bringing people together. That's my whole goal in life. I'm not trying to fight to be right. Because even if I'm wrong, and I accept that I'm wrong, I'm right. And my brother T.O. comes with the 5 gifted memberships, which makes him the sponsor of the current show with $25. And he was the sponsor of the last show, one of the biggest, if not the number one individual who is the contributor to the Untouchable success. Contributor. Excuse me for that one. I misspoke. Kasim, what's going on, my brother, man? All right, let's keep going, man. We got to keep going. It's some foolishness to be going, but we got to keep bringing that energy. You know what I'm saying? We ain't just one people. There's me, there's Ali, and then it's y'all. It's that they energy.
They, them, energy. They, them, energy. They, them, energy. They, them, energy. They, them, energy.
Aye, they not like, they not like, they not like, they not like, they not like.
All praises, all praises.
Gotta hit him with that they them energy, baby. Yeah. Woo! All right, let's keep going, man. Let me stop acting up, man. The community might come get you, brother.
Yes, it's not because all the other men want her. It's because they're all attractive. She's attractive. She's good looking. So I think it's kind of like one version of that kind of feeds the other. So I'm agreeable, but also I think the reasoning behind it could be a little skewed.
And we ain't going. She was talking about data and statistics and all these things to back it up. She didn't say anything, but saying the data is skewed. What data? Hey, ladies, because I'm not a lady, right? I'm gonna do that to y'all. I can't speak for women because I'm not a man. Do y'all like majority of times what women like? Put 1 if you say yes. Put 2 if you say no. Brothers, you don't say anything. Please don't say anything. If any ladies are in the chat, do you like what other women like a lot of times, or you don't like what a lot of women like a lot of times, which is 2. Press 1 if you like what other women like, and if you say you don't like what other women like, press 2. But if you like what other women like, please put a 1 in the chat. What data? We got to come up with data and statistics. Let's see. 2, dang. Hey, brothers, all we can do is go off the actions of what sisters actually want and how they actually move. Because I ain't listening to nothing else that a sister says. I'm going to watch what she does, and I'm going to watch how she moves. And I go, that's what she likes. That's what she likes to really be surrounded by. That's what she really likes to be involved with. This is what she actually supports. Let's keep going, man. I thought Zyrax, I thought you was gonna keep it real. But you know, Ali ain't gonna tell you the lie. I ain't gonna tell you the lie.
Listen, I might tell you a joke, but I ain't never gonna tell you no lie. I might tell you a joke, but I will never tell you a lie.
I might joke with you, but I ain't gonna tell you no lie. You know what I'm saying? Williams Jr. on the Instagram side. Hey, it's hilarious, ain't it? And D-Mill, we have to start doing that for sure, my brother. If y'all want to come over to the YouTube side, I'm going to open the link in a little bit. If y'all want to join the conversation as well, too. Let's keep going.
Come to that when everybody gets done to her, what she said.
Yeah, me also.
You know, go. You want to add to what she's saying? Go ahead to Kay and then Mr. Fantastic and let go. And then we go to the people that didn't talk.
So the reason why the answer is yes is because most women don't know how to think for themselves. So they look for...
Oh, hold on. Zyrax, you said we like some traits, not the person. CC, thank you for the 1. You're making our point. A lot of times sisters don't even like the person. They like the traits of what other sisters like. So it can't be a 2. It has to be a 1. If he's handsome, a lot of sisters like that he's handsome. If they think he's handsome. If he's desired by multiple women, women will like the guy because he's desired by multiple women. They don't actually like the person. They don't even know the person yet. So Zyrax, it would have to be a 1 if it's not the same traits. It's the traits that you like and not the person. He could be a provider. He could be on a football team. He can be the boss at a corporation. He can have a lot of money and success. It's the traits. A lot of times y'all like the traits. We like the person, even though we like the traits too, but we want the person. We actually like the person. And the plot thickens. The plot thickens. But again, y'all, please like and subscribe and share with your favorite people. Please hit the Cash App and super chat if you support the live. Right now we're at, where we at? $30. 70 more dollars. I will go live again if we reach the goal of the live tomorrow. So anytime we reach the goal, I'll go at least $100. I'll go live the next day as well too. I'm trying to go at least 3 already. Sometimes it's hard given the nature of things that I be doing. But again, if we reach the goals, I'll go consistently live. I'll have to go live the next day, and y'all gotta hold me to it. But again, like and share. And I'm not trying to tell y'all what to think. I'm just trying to get y'all to think. And we have right now 5 memberships. We're trying to get at least 10 memberships each show. We have 5 right now, so we can get 5 more, man. That'd be truly appreciated as well too. But again, I'd love 10 organic memberships, but 10 gifted memberships is fine as well too. I can't be greedy as long as y'all support me. As long as y'all supporting us, man, we're gonna keep making content. We're gonna keep growing with y'all. And we're gonna keep pushing out content, man. Hopefully it makes people come together, and it hits a thought or sparks something in someone that may be greater than what the things that we're doing. But we hopefully y'all understand, man, everything we're trying to do is in good faith and it's always intentional. Let's keep going.
Confirmation of other women to tell them what they should like. And if that,
and let me give a shout out to my brother 2K, man. Go follow my brother 2K. If y'all not already following him, which I probably think most of y'all are, brother 2K is blowing up out the sky with supporters and followers, man. Not only does he have his comedic side and witty person, but he's a very intellectual brother, you know, and he keeps it real. He don't kiss nobody's butt, but he's an extremely humble person. If he has a disagreement, he'll tell you, but he's respectful with it. You know, he don't play both sides. I've never seen him play both sides. He'll just tell you when he disagrees, and he'll walk it down too. He can always break down and process with us why he disagrees with something or why he agrees with it. Ali, you think you have some traits as fatty and hemp? I'm talking about traits that women like. That's what we're talking about, Zyrax. We're talking about the traits that women like. They like what they like. They like what other women like. And sometimes what I said, they'll miss the opportunity to be with a good man because they keep trying to be with what other women like. That's what becomes problematic. They'll weaponize it on themselves. They'll make bad decisions. And a lot of times what Fatty will say, they'll race to the bottom instead of liking the people that they already like. But that's a good woman. And a good woman is rare.
I'm going to tell y'all something, man. The reason it's hard to find a good woman is because a good woman is somewhere being a good woman. It's simply put, like, a good woman is somewhere being a good woman. That's why you don't see them in the club half naked, sweated out in the summertime. That's why you don't see them on a podcast or on TV somewhere talking about, let me tell you something. Oh, yeah. That ain't no good woman. That woman for the streets.
I agree.
When you run across a good woman, it was luck. You happen to stumble across a good woman. You better try to get her and keep her. It ain't that many of them.
Hey, man, there ain't that many of them. You better, if you stumble across a good woman, keep her. If you stumble across a supportive woman, a woman who truly invests in you and wants to get to know what you love and like, and she invests in that, and she takes care of you, invest in her. My brother Fatty turns around and says, Ali, shut up. Here's 3 memberships, so you just shut up. Which would have put us at 8 memberships. We're at 8 memberships now. Hey, Fatty, don't come bully us, man. If you got a membership, man, please keep it. And welcome back to the Untouchable side on Ilkan Ali's show.
I'm a hood celebrity.
I'm a whole hood of celebrities. I'm a fucking untouchable. Oh, I'm untouchable. Oh man. Oh man, I'm untouchable.
So that's what. Oh, I don't know what Fatty going crazy now. What he doing, man? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. We at 9 memberships now. One more memberships, we'll get to 10. That's $20 from Fatty. So right now we at 50. $5. If we get to the $100 goal, I'll go live again, man. Damn, y'all sleep at night. Hey man, fat damn man, sleep. Yeah, we sleep. But we gotta get up, man. We gotta celebrate Easter today. I gotta celebrate Easter with my kids at 2:00. We got a barbecue we gotta go to. Ali, we going corporate. Can't do that. Hey man, you gotta make it do what it does, Fatty. You gotta make it do what it does, man.
Woman start liking this man, and then another man, and so that's why we got this problem of like men being suffering from infidelity, because we go from literally none to having several because you made a choice. Like let's say Sarah liked me, so now UL gonna like me, and then Jay is gonna like me. All this is hypothetical because she got a husband and stuff. So that's just how it go, and it confuses God a lot, because now we have 4 women praying to the same dude, and God don't know what to do, so he kind of give all y'all individual with said man, being myself. So
well, on that note, I will refer all of my answers to UL and Jada, and they can speak on my behalf since
absolutely.
I can't speak for myself.
At least every time women on
Now remember, women like what other women like. She said that's not the truth, but then she used UL and Jada to push and support what she said. Think about it. We don't necessarily like what other women like, but we like what a person who's liked. And then she says, hey, you may not have to take my word for it, but speaking for UL and Jada, take my word for it. Those are contradictions. And I'm going to keep pointing them out. And every time we say there's contradictions, what does that got to do with that? There's a lot of people who will start debating or having conversations in bad faith. When it's pointed out to you, all we're going to do now is just point it out, and then we're going to move on, because we're not going to over pursue, because it starts making us look like we crazy, especially if everyone isn't listening, paying attention. Women don't like what other women like, but then she was using UL and Jada to support what she said she felt it actually was, is that when women like handsome men, women like men who are liked, but that's what we said. Come on, Sarah. Come on, Sarah. Man. All right, let's keep going, man.
That's crazy.
Y'all start. Well, I'm gonna piggyback off of her. We're gonna piggyback off of her, and then we got a pig fest of
Ladies, please tell me which man I should choose for my husband. I will.
This man said God.
That's basically what it is. Because
this man said God is confused. That's crazy.
Absolutely.
He said God is confused.
Yeah, he said that you let the same guys so God gets confused. That's crazy.
UL, name your favorite celebrity. Name your favorite male celebrity, UL.
My favorite male celebrity? Oh my God. I love Denzel Washington because he's
okay. Do you know how many women pray for Denzel Washington?
Huh?
Amongst
I know how many?
Yes, amongst yourself.
I'm pretty sure a lot of women crave him.
Don't you think that's a hard job for God? That's kind of confusing.
But why?
Yo, T2K, you crazy, man. You tripping, man.
When it comes to a woman,
I can't even get to my buttons fast enough. I done forgot what my buttons was. Hold on, man. Where in the Guy gotta work hard, man. Try to keep these women happy, man. Especially if they are all going after the same man, is what he's talking about. See, we can when we settle, it's a different kind of settle. We go, hey man, I may have had a preferred this, but now I have this. I love and adore this. I cherish this. This is mine. But when women have to settle, they go, ugh. That, sometimes, people that speak about it. Sometimes, man, you'll sit somewhere and hopefully it don't happen to none of you brothers. You'll be sitting and watching the TV, or you busy doing something. You could be out eating with your girl, and you turn around and look at her, and she looking at you crazy. She's looking at you with this crazy look, man. A lot of times it's because she's settled. It's because she's settled, man. That's the truth. I'm sorry to put it down like that, but you know, sometimes you're a victim and don't know it.
You're a victim.
That's what that stare is. It's that stare of regret. Sometimes it's a walk of shame when she's walking with you. Don't want to hold your hand and be next to you, man. But that's so we're not gonna be victims.
Just think about how many women pray for.
Uh-oh, what happened? I hit the wrong button.
I love Denzel Washington because he's
okay. Do you know how many women job for God? That's kind of confusing.
But why?
Just think about how many women pray for me every night, and then
Zyrax, y'all are difficult for no reason, and you try to be difficult for no reason, and will always be difficult for no reason. It started all the way in the book. I used to think that book was make-believe, and I'm starting to think, man, maybe the Bible and the Quran is right. Maybe the Torah is right. Maybe all the books is right. Zyrax, when we try to have logical conversations with y'all and y'all want the truth, you can't even say yes or no. You can't even say yes or no. Again, it's like you got to be wrong for the first time.
How I feel to be wrong? Huh? How I feel to know you wrong? It's okay. I'm wrong all the time. This is just your first time experiencing. You wrong now. So you want to talk about it? Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then when we talking about it, we trying to hold y'all accountable and responsible. Brothers, how it be going, man? You trying to talk to your lady. You're trying to talk to a woman. You try to reason and logic with it. And we try to say, hey, man, that's not how it goes, man. You know, hold yourself accountable. Be reasonable. What she do?
Shut the fuck. Shut. Did I say? No. Oh shit. Say it again. Say something else. Oh. Say something else. Say something else, nigga.
That's how I be, man. That's how I be. Hey, y'all, please like and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. If I got some new people up here, y'all better make sure you subscribe. Carl Anderson, my brother, I shouted you out earlier, man, for the $20 PayPal. So you make sure we ain't miss you, man. We cooking, man. We cooking.
I stir the face. 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 You a fucking rich nigga for the fame.
I keep telling y'all, it's me, Fatty, and the Untouchables, baby. That they energy.
They them energy. They them energy. They them energy. They them energy.
Let's go. What's going on, Poppy? All right, let's keep going.
And God said to my wife, like I be trying to tell my wife she's lucky because like God really favored you. He brought you me.
God is not confused.
And then hold up. And let me ask you this. My brother asked a question on the Instagram side. I ask all the time. My brother D Mill said, hey man, why do they think they deserve that type of man versus the men who actually love you? Why do you deserve that guy? Why you deserve a guy who got $1 million? Why you think you deserve a God-fearing man or a virgin man or the best man? Why do you think you deserve that? What is he getting in the package? What is he getting in the package? Outside of problems. What is he getting? Does he get love? Does he get peace? Does he get understanding? Does he get a woman that's cooking his favorite meals? Or trying, baby, did you like that? Or you ain't like that? Okay, I'm gonna cook something else. Or do we keep getting the same old thing? You get
women know this. You ever say to a woman, what does a man get when he's with you? Well, they get me. Say, you get me. me. What's so great about you? Tell me what's so great about you. I'm here to be convinced. Sell the car, sell the Ferrari, give me the features. Make me believe. You seem so confident. Okay, he gets you. You're the fucking prize. What you got? Because you sound to me like an expensive headache.
You get me. That's all you get. You get me. My brother Jay on Instagram, man. If y'all want to join on the YouTube side too, man, we on YouTube. So true. As a woman is raised and grow up, they are told and treated as flawless, as they are flawless. So when they are shown they are wrong, they can't believe it. That's absolutely true, my brother. But according to these women, according to Zyrax, according to some of these sisters, she different. Woo! I'll just take y'all word for it, or I might not take y'all word for it. Let's keep going.
Let's just put that out there. I don't know what you're talking about. God is not confused. He knows exactly what he's doing. I think human beings are confused, but we can, speak on the Most High and say that he's confused and he doesn't know. What are you talking about?
This is what he talking about, sister. You will pray to the Most High for a man to come in your life, and then you'll pray to the Most High to get that man straight up out of your life. That's what he's talking about. Y'all done got all these brothers been able to come and bless your life, and none of them satisfied you. They ain't make you happy. They ain't make you feel loved. They ain't make you feel like a woman. They was toxic. So you know what God did? All those 2,000 guys that he sent to you your whole life in your DMs, all in your face when you go to the store, when you go to the gas station, you're talking about men pulling up on you. Hey, man, these guys are freaky. These guys are stalking me. These guys is creeps. And now you're begging for a man to come back in your life, and you say man won't pursue you. But you know what? You ask God to take him out your life. So you know what he did?
No time. Man, could have made. Shit, yeah.
Hey, if y'all want to be,
That's a beautiful thing. you don't like what God's sending you. I mean, he tried. That's what 2K talking about. He tried. He said, God dang, I done sent her all the types of men that I can send her. And she don't like any of them. But is it she don't like them? Or is it that she can't control them? If she can't use them? She can't get her way with them. But if she did get her way, she wouldn't like them. If you get your way with a man, and if you start getting a yes man to a man to say yes to anything you want, and he no longer has a backbone, and he no longer stands up for himself, you immediately resent him and you reject him. If he ends up desperate, if he, oh, baby, I can't live without you. If he's trying to pay you to stay with him, if he's begging you to stay with him, you are unattracted to that guy. You got to pick the guy you like and stay loyal to him. It's that easy. And to brothers and sisters, man, at least a little positive note, man. Don't tolerate bad people in your life. Whatever you tolerate, man, you're going to allow in your life, and you're going to keep it in your life. Don't just tolerate anything.
When you tolerate something, you're admitting you deserve it. Do you understand how it can be a self-fulfilling prophecy? If you tolerate something, you're admitting you deserve that thing. If he knew in his heart he deserved better and he was adamant of it, he would have no problem leaving her because he know he can do better. But perhaps he's thinking maybe I can't do better because maybe this is all I deserve. You're going to get exactly what you deserve in life. From women, from masculine friendship, financially, respect on the street, luck. You get the luck you deserve. If you try your very best in all things and you pray and you're really thankful to God and you say thank you all the time, you start to become very lucky. Lucky things start to happen. You get the luck you deserve when you try.
All praises, all praises.
Whatever you sleep in, whatever you lay in, whatever you stay around, it ends up being for the rest of your life. So be careful of the issue around that you keep tolerating, because eventually it stops smelling.
What do you mean? Have you ever heard the word live and laugh?
Okay, yes.
God made them words up. That's very confusing.
They have two different meanings. What do you mean?
They got the same letters.
You can use them in what?
They got the same letters. That's confusing.
Okay.
Okay.
Fantastic gun.
Yo,
go before a
hey, yo, you crazy, man.
The microphone to the
Yeah,
rest
so the thing that kind of unfolds Sarah's logic is that men are never gonna want the unattractive girl because other men want her, or the fat girl. I get this all the time because, you know what I'm saying, if she ain't 180, she ain't a lady. You feel me? I like thicker women, but niggas clown me all the time simply because I do like thicker women, you know. So no, women will follow the ugly guy. See, look, the fat dude calling women fat. Ain't that crazy? But anyway, yeah, so women, so Flavor Flav and Biggie Smalls and all these.
The fat dude calling fatty. You gotta get him back, fatty. You gotta
Dudes
get
that
him
women
back.
deem unattractive, they still want this man because other women want him, along with, you know, him having clout and all these different things.
Yeah. Okay.
So I want to kind of like go against what you know, and it's a typical thing that women like to say, well, not all women, not all birds can fly, right? But when a woman does that, that literally came from another woman saying it. So when a woman says, well, not all women, or it depends on a woman, that's something you actually heard from other women saying it, because women have this need.
Now remember, let's remind you real quick while we playing this, man. He doing a lot of talking. You coaching women and you ain't coaching them to be with men. When we ask you what you coach them to do, you can't even give us an answer. But when we have honest conversations, you say they children and they mentally ill. What does that mean? What is that a reflection of? Let go. If they're mentally ill and they're children and you coaching them to nowhere but to themselves, because you don't coach them to be wives, what are you telling them actually? What do you coach women to do?
So you didn't answer my question at all.
No. I did answer it. I made sure I answered it. I said they help you keep a job. I said they help you keep a job.
Question.
You're running from my question. I said they help you keep a job.
I said, what is your solution? What is
no.
I just asked you a question.
My solution in
how about
general
we do
is
this?
love.
Answer my question, I'm asking, and I'll answer your question, because both our questions are about the same thing. What is the solution? So I actually like where this is going. So you answer the question, and I'll answer the question.
Only solution is be a great man, be a productive man, be a righteous man, love who loves you. If she don't get on your page, if she can't get led, she gets left. Now let's go. What do you
They're gonna
no.
no.
What do you
coach? They're gonna leave you.
No,
if you're
I
a
answered. No, you
man, they're gonna leave you anyway.
Hey, let's go. You said you was gonna answer my question after I answered your question.
Okay. My answer is I help women. Okay, thank you. I help women deal with their attachment styles, and their attachment styles actually come from their childhood. And I create card games, I create seminars, I create products that help women deal with what actually hurt them, which is their fucking mother. We did not hurt them, Ali. We aren't the ones that did something.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
All praises.
I wish life was like a Family Guy. When people talking, it just a memory pops up that all of us can see and remind somebody when you said what you said when you said it while we heard you say it. The whole time you're talking about women, but then later on you're gonna turn right back around and say that we're talking about women, but you're talking about women. So it's convenient for you to talk about women that look good to men, and then it's convenient for you to flip flop and start talking about men who talking about women. That's an opportunist. Scam alert. Scam alert. All right, let's go, man. Just remember what happens later.
Need to cater to the feelings of other women that they don't even know. And because of that, women operate and think like,
hey, Carl Aunt Anderson, man, I see that as disrespect, my brother. You know what I'm saying? That card game, you know, that was the last thing he had to pull. He might have got me with the card game. I don't know if I had anything else for the card game. I guess when you playing games, nobody can get played. You know what I'm saying? But he get to making sense that he playing games, and this is why he's still in this situation. He got all of us playing games. Oh man, let's keep going.
Bats. She does not.
What did you say?
Bats, like
flying bats. Yeah.
Okay.
Bats.
I want to
So,
make sure I heard that
you know
right.
how a bat can't see and it just flies around, but it makes a noise, and the sonar bounces off of.
No, Poppy. He's not helping him play blackjack. He helping him play spades, my brother. Yeah. Or I declare war. That's what he's doing. That's gonna help women conquer the attachment issues they have with their mother, because that's what he said was problematic. That's gonna help them not only help with no longer being angry with their mother, but he's gonna teach them how to be a woman as well too. Not only will he help them teach them be a woman, he's gonna help them be a mother. Not only will he do that, he's gonna help them how to love a man and how to love themselves. What the world is a card game gonna do to help a woman in actual reality? Other than at her being good at a card game and mastering the answers of the card game. I might have to order this card game too. We might have to play it, man. Do a virtual card game.
The wall and comes back to them. That's kind of like how women operate overall. Women don't necessarily trust their own thoughts. I mean, women comes back to them. That's kind of like how women.
You can't make this
off of the
Lolo,
makes a noise. How a bat can't see and it just flies around, but it makes a noise, and the sonar bounces off of the wall and comes back to them. That's kind of like how women operate overall. Women don't necessarily trust their own thoughts. How many women turn around and say, "Girl, am I tripping? I don't know." They don't trust their own thoughts. They don't trust their own feelings until their thoughts and feelings bounce off another woman. Then she actually trusts it. That's how bats operate. So women operate blindly like bats, and they bounce their feelings and thoughts, interpretations also, off of other women. And once they get the confirmation bias.
No! Oh, shit! Say it again. Say something else. Oh! Say something else. Say something else, nigga.
You can't make it up, man. This man talking about, he tearing women up right now. He said they bats and they blind, and they sonars are like thoughts or they feelings. And when they throw it off, because they don't trust their own thoughts, it bounce off another woman and bounce off back to them. But if she don't trust herself and the other woman don't trust herself, and it bounces off the woman back to the other woman, do they not trust each other? Can I make that assessment? If she don't trust herself and she don't trust herself, and then they both sending them thoughts and emotions out to each other and giving advice, could it be assumed that they really don't trust each other either? That's just an assessment. I could be wrong, man. I could be wrong. But my God, he's at women have confirmation bias. Women want what other women want. Women are loyal to their own emotions. Not all women is what they say when you're having conversations with them. That's what he said. And then he said they was a bat. And their thoughts and emotions bounce off other women that the other women who don't trust themselves either. But I'm just Ali, man. I'm just Ali. We ain't been saying that for how long, man. Let's keep going.
From that other woman, she then replicates what she said, and now she goes somewhere else and says the same thing the other said. And it goes on with liking men, because it could be an ugly ass dude. If he walks in a room and all the women are like, "Hey, so and so," the woman that is looking at him like, "Damn, he's ugly," she's gonna be like, Who is
Well,
that?
and I think that's where
and she about to disagree, but he's telling the truth. He been telling the truth this whole time. He been just telling the truth. If an ugly dude walk in the building and 1 or 2, 3 women may like this dude for whatever particular reason, other women are gonna start liking that man too. I had a video of that. So there's some dude that came some talk show. I don't know what show it was, or not. It was like a pop and balloon show. This dude that didn't seem like a lot of women liked before he got there, all of a sudden 3 women liked him. And then all of a sudden the whole entire show of the women liked him, but they didn't really like him. They just liked the fact that other women liked him. And let's see what Sarah about to say.
where you're either proud of the man you're with or you're not, you know? So if she walks in a room.
And that's not the point. It's like we talking to walls, man.
It was just my imagination once again, running away with me.
Those are straw mans. Either you're proud of your man or you're not. We're not talking about anybody being proud of their man. We are talking about the fact that what another woman likes, a woman will like as well too. Whether he's attractive, whether he's ugly, whether he's broke, whether he got money. We are talking about a lot of women follow their own logic with other sisters, even though they really don't even accept the logic. They'll follow it to other women to look good to women. And we, you know what? We have to start understanding a lot of these households or relationships were led by women, because as long as the woman says it's right, even if it's wrong, they'll follow it. Instead of whatever a man says they'll follow, even if he's wrong, they'll follow it because he's the leader. But the women in our community are now the leaders. Why are we talking about proud dad? We ain't talking about who proud. So when you make your assessments, anybody who was on this live, go back and watch yourself. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about if somebody's proud. We're talking about that women follow other women's logic. My brother Carl Anderson with the $5 super chat. Perhaps Dr. Letgo has a plan that no one else can relate to, much like President Trump's tariff plan, that we struggle to understand. Cards are the answer. He just like this too. You know, Trump changed the tariffs because of how much pushback he got back. So he can look good to the citizens. He's gonna put a pause on the tariffs, just like he saved, because he saved TikTok. He's a good president as well too. But again, I don't think he's the main culprit. I think it's bigger than that. But that's a whole nother conversation. I want to start getting in the political avenue with Fatty as well too, but I got to catch back up. I used to be, politics was my main thing before I even started talking about relationships. You know what the problem was? I couldn't get sisters to support the brothers. Even if we fighting back, even if we trying to be leaders, even if we trying to give you truthful content and revolutionary content, we can't get the sisters to follow the brothers. They following themselves. So I got into the relationship avenue, but what I'm seeing is you can't tell so many sisters the truth. Much love to you, my brother, Carl Anderson with the $5 super chat, man. Much love to you, my brother. Again, please like and subscribe. Share with your favorite people, man. Push the show out so the algorithm picks back up again. Instagram, man, y'all more than welcome to come over here as well too. If you're watching, hopefully the algorithm brings you up in here too, man. Please like and subscribe. Please go to TikTok and subscribe as well too, and follow Bud Bloomers, man. What's going on, my brother Poppy? I'll make sure I gave you a shout out. JS Torres, making sure I'm giving you a shout out, man. I hope y'all enjoying the show. If you supporting the content, you like the show. Right now we're at 60. If we get to the 100 goal, I'll go live again tomorrow to be consistent as well too. I'm already trying to do at least 3 shows a week, but as long as y'all supporting us and pushing us up, man, we're going to keep making content. We're nothing without y'all. So if y'all not supporting us, there is no us, you know. That's why I keep telling y'all, we're going to keep pushing with that they them energy.
Them energy. They them energy. They them energy. They them energy.
What they yelling? Ale Boumbaye, Ale Boumbaye. Thank God that niggas seen another day. Ale Boumbaye, Ale Boumbaye. Got a chopper and a bottle, fucking let him spray.
And right now we need one more gifted membership. Even though Fatty look how Fatty be doing, boy. Fatty became a member as well too. I'm looking for 10 organic members as well too. But please like and subscribe. Hit the Cash App and Super Chat. We are, I believe now, let me see, $40 from our individual goal. My brother Poppy, also, I ain't forget your Poppy on Cash App, sent a $5 Cash App for buy membership for the channel. Hold up. How you buying a membership with the Cash App? Poppy. Come on, Poppy. How you buy Cash Apps? Memberships from the Cash App, Pop. Tell me how you do that, man. Zyrax met our goal for the memberships. That's 10 memberships now. We're at 10 memberships for the show. Thank you so much, my sister Zyrax, with another Untouchable.
I'm a hood celebrities. I'm a whole hood celebrities. I'm a fucking untouchable. Oh, I'm an untouchable. Oh man. Oh man, I'm an untouchable.
Legally or illegally, we gonna get that money.
I hear that shit. We gonna get that money by any means necessary.
Boy, that don't make no sense. Y'all both trying to sound smart on here, and y'all sounding real illiterate for the one time.
Now that's just bad vocabularism. That's messing up my dyslexia.
Man, my brother, we're at 65 now. Hit us back with the $5 super chat. Keep grinding towards your goals, man. Much love to you, my brother. Much love to you, my brother. And I got one more friend. And all praises.
All praises.
All right, let's keep going.
And the dude's ugly as shit, but she's happy with him, and he makes her feel, you know, all fluffy and stuff.
Women, other women, multiple women.
I hear you. I hear you. What I'm saying is, hold on. What I'm saying is, if she walks in the room with her man, and other women look at her man, and they give the, you know, kind of look. If she's proud of her man, it's not going to bother her. She's not going to be, you know, seeking validation from other women for the man that she's with. And if she is.
Hey, how many sisters are proud with ugly men? How many sisters purposely go and get an ugly man? Huh? How many sisters are just purposely going out to get an ugly man? It's a bad faith conversation about being proud of an unattractive man. Most people are trying to be attractive people. No disrespect to ugly people or unattractive people, even though beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But how many women are going out there to try to get with men who are unattractive? You know what Ali said?
Because real eyes, realize, realize.
Yeah, come on, man. We ain't doing that today.
She's not with the right man to begin with. If she's not proud of who she's with, then she's already. If she's not proud of who she's with, she's already failed. She's not with the right man.
Not even proud of her.
Remember, we're talking about women like what other women like. I'm gonna say we're gonna go slow. We're talking about women like what other women like. Now she's talking about a woman should be proud of her man, and if she's not proud of her man, she failed. Those are straw men. Can anybody see it? Does anybody see it? That's a straw man. We're not talking about being proud of your man. We're not talking about if she's not proud of her man, she failed. We're talking about women like what other women like. And God bless you, brothers, that when you go with this in your relationships, when you go through this with other women in your family, when you go with strangers, when you try to have the honest conversation with women and they ask for you to communicate, sisters, this is what y'all do. We say 2 + 2 is 4, and you go to 10 times 10 is 100. We weren't talking about 10 times 10. We were talking about 2 + 2. Nobody's talking about being proud of your man. Nobody's talking about being a failure if you're not proud of your man. We're talking about women like what other women like. And sisters, for the love of God, for Zeus, just hold yourself accountable, man. Just hold yourself accountable.
We hate the fact that y'all don't take accountability. You'd rather shut down, flip the script, start crying, turn red, act like you can't breathe, and you gonna die, and you got the hiccups, the invisible hiccups.
You're right.
We hate that.
Communication analogy I like to use. When a man is talking to you ladies, you have to treat the conversation like a game of football. In a game of football, we throw you the ball and you catch it and run it to the end zone. When I tell you something, I want you to grasp it, understand it, and run it home. But most of the time when we tell you something and we throw you the ball, you hit it like a baseball. You just knock it back instead of catching it. And then if the conversation go too long, it go from baseball to tennis. Well, you did this, you did that. Now y'all playing tennis. If you want your relationship to be fruitful and have an open line of communication that is effective, you have to learn to play football. When he tells you something, he's throwing you the ball. Open your arms and catch it. Don't just fire back with a bat to hit the ball back and say, well, you do this. We hate that.
And if you don't love and respect the man in your life, if you can't hold yourself accountable and be responsible to loving them, this is what God gonna do to the good men in your life.
Go down back to the man. Shit, yeah.
Hey, if y'all want to be, that's a beautiful thing.
Just like that.
Okay.
And by the way, 1 second. 6 can go after you guys finish your back and forth. Okay, I see you, 6. Go ahead. No, go ahead. 2K, Misa, let go, and Sarah, and then when you guys get done, 6.
No,
I was good.
6 can go. He ain't talked yet, bro.
No, I was just saying that that woman who has the ugly dude at some point is going to affect her if nobody else or if other women thinks he's ugly. But go ahead.
Yeah, and women, every dude, bro, like we dudes is ugly. Okay, let's just be real. Okay, look at Mr. Let Go, nigga, like some chocolate dookie. But
yo, he said he looked like some chocolate. Hey man, hey 2K, you got to be stopped, brother. He said that Let Go looked like some chocolate dookie.
Right.
First of all, you can't call a man chocolate. That's gay.
Okay.
You can say doo-doo, but you can't call another man chocolate.
Okay, well, let me rephrase that. You look like
say doo-doo.
You like some strong dookie. Okay, if you were to get with Mr. Let Go, then his value will be seen different by other women. Like, what's the name of that Mufasa? Mufasa. That dude there, one of the ugliest niggas I have ever seen. But because one woman said that he was cute, and then the next woman said that he was cute, all of a sudden he missed the GQ.
Oh man, hey.
I'm just being honest. That nigga ugly as hell, bro. And because women, it just take one woman, and now he the sexiest man of the year. Just like what the dude name? He played Stringer Bell in The Wire.
Idris Elba.
Yeah, that nigga ugly as hell. But at one point, y'all called this nigga the sexiest nigga in the world because women started liking him, and it's just not, bro. So women, y'all really create the market for men.
Yeah, that's true.
No, we create a market for women because if we weren't attractive, they wouldn't have anybody.
But listen, okay, you can't really say that because depending on, like, let's take Valentine's Day gift. Let's say I give you a nice gift. Okay, I'm not getting it for her. I'm getting it for her to post so I can then attract more women.
But you got it
What
for
if I
her.
don't post it?
Huh?
What if
But
I
if
don't
you-
post it? What you mean? What if I take the gift and then that's it?
And what if you didn't buy it?
Gift, put it like that.
Huh?
That'll be your last gift.
Well, so you want
But
me
if you
to
didn't
post
buy
it?
it, she can't post it, which means the market starts with you.
But see, I have to buy it so I can then give it to her. She's going to be proud, and it's going to attract more women to me.
Oh, wait.
Why
Why would that
go
be my
ahead,
last
Joel.
gift though? I'm sorry, Sarah. Why
Go
would
ahead.
that be the last gift if I didn't post it?
You ain't proud of me?
Oh, so social media is gonna give you the validation for you to feel proud.
Y'all listening to this, right? Women post everything on social media, everything on Instagram, everything on Facebook. They brag about everything on it, but you barely see the guy on those social media. But this is what I mean when it becomes disingenuous discussions. Like she's saying that while majority of what women will promote and support is on social media. Their whole entire lives is on social media, scrolling up and down on social media. Why say it as if what he's saying is disingenuous? We start to speak disingenuous again. Man, boy.
The validation is you posting it. The reward is the girls that come from it.
Yeah, so you're not really buying me the gift for me. You're buying the gift for other women? Because I'm not understanding what you're talking about.
Oh my God.
You got it.
Oh.
You're actually receiving the gift for other women because that's the reason why you post it.
So is that why men buy women gifts?
No, that's
You
the
know,
reason why women want the gift. You want to tell your friends, hey, look at what my man did for me.
Ain't that crazy? Like it's playing dumb. You like bragging about and showing to your girlfriends what you have. It's not about what you love and what you truly support and invest in. It's about what you have and what you possess and what the whole world can see that you have. It's not about what you actually love. My brother, the one and only, my brother L. Nixon. Good morning, brother. Pray all is well. Hey, my brother. Hopefully all stays well, but all is well right now, my brother. All praises.
All praises.
My brother L. Nixon, and another solid brother in the space, gifted Ali with another $5 for another member. Man, make sure y'all keep it. We gonna keep pushing to the top. And again, man, please like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, man. Make sure you rocking with us. Where's my okay? There it is. I'm not trying to make y'all tell you what to think, man. I'm just trying to get y'all to think. Please hit the Cash App and super chat. I think, let me see where we at on the goals. We at now that makes 68. That makes 68. So we are 32 from the goal, and where I'll do another live right back again the next day. I might do one later tonight. Who knows? DJ Vapors, man, what's going on, my brother? But much love to y'all again, man, for supporting the Untouchables. You know, they're not like us, man.
They not like.
Hey, I see you out there too, Glow Donata, man. Much love to you, man. Much respect to you, family.
So you can receive the validation.
Because listen, where was you going with this?
Yeah.
You don't want to buy y'all nothing.
I don't know what women be doing this type of stuff.
So hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let's get back to my brother Six so we can get right back on topic. And then let me make sure I shout out the people on IG, man. If y'all want to come to the YouTube side, we on YouTube. My sister, Mrs. She Said, her and her husband are phenomenal people, man, and they be kicking knowledge. I love when brothers and sisters are together and the brother can be truthful to the sister and she's truthful to him and she can walk down the logic. She just doesn't say she thinks how he thinks just for the sake of it, or how sisters can try to say that sister is a pick me or any sister is a pick me because she accepts the truth. Much love to y'all and y'all relationship, man. Those are two great individuals, man. Make sure you bring them on your show. They provide amazing insight and information, especially for couples as well too, and not just for couples, man. They are great people and great individuals outside of the fact that they're married to each other, man. Great individuals. Salute to you, my sister. And my brother Logic over on Motion always said they don't care who the man is as long as they can show off to their friends what the man is doing. And that's what's problematic about it. My brother L. Nixon comes back with the $5 super chat. Let's get the goal, family. That makes now we at what we at now? We at 72. No, 73. We're at 73 now. 27 more, and I have to go live again today or tomorrow. Let me see. My brother Marcus, how you doing, man? Much love to you as well, too. That I got overplayed on it. It did, but hey, man, it's still not old. They not like us.
They not like, 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 they not like.
They, them, energy. They, them, energy. They, them, energy. They, them, energy.
My brother Six, man, what you got? What you got on the table, family?
Oh,
You on
I'm
mute?
sorry.
You on mute?
No, it's fine. I have to unmute you. Don't worry. Oh,
I got it. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll be succinct and slice the pie 3 ways. So yes, most women are all going for the same type of man, mainly for 2 reasons. One, most women are all intrinsically attracted to hyper masculine attributes. So they all, it's like a button that they cannot cut on or off, and they're attracted to hyper masculine attributes. So they all are. So if the man is tall, it's in their intrinsic nature to want a tall guy, and he could be a bitch, but he ain't gonna kill nothing, ain't gonna let nothing die. But they just think tall, I feel protected. It's intrinsic. That's just their intrinsic. So most women all want the same man. One, because they have an intrinsic attraction to hyper masculine attributes. Secondly, they are susceptible to group thinking. You know, the group kind of controls the market, and women have bigger egos than men. That's why they do. A lot of them want to get online and show off their gifts and this, that, and the third, because it gives them a quick ego boost.
Shit like that.
Right?
Shit like
that comment that the girls leave under the picture sends the oxytocin levels in their brain through the roof. So yeah, I agree, but I think it's split. It's intrinsic, and they're susceptible to group thinking. So yeah.
Let me get Jada and then Coach. Oh, go ahead, Ali. I'm sorry.
No. Let them go. I'll go last. And whose ego is bigger and whose ego should be bigger? That brother made a phenomenal statement. It seems like the sisters care more about how they're perceived and how they're looked at by society, more so than how much they're loved by men. Where men will pick their woman over the fact that how they're looked at by society. Even if as a man stays loyal to a woman, even if he's being disrespected in a house where a woman's inconsistent, as long as she doesn't deal with another man. But if a man stops doing a lot of the things that a sister is asking, even though he says yes to the majority of it, she'll sacrifice that relationship over her feelings. That she will pick her feelings 100% of the time, and she'll prioritize her feelings even over her kids. There's so many relationships where the man should still be in a relationship, but the sister picks herself and her happiness. But essentially, are we ever truly happy? We should be happy with ourselves. Someone should add happiness into your life. But like we said, it's the pursuit of happiness. I don't think we're actually ever happy given all the situations that go on in our life, the people we lose, the things that we encounter. I think we find peace. We can find peace with life, but I don't know if we're truly capable of being happy, completely happy. You can have happiness and you have your moments and you can have your peace, but how many people are truly happy given the nature of what happens in our life? So people should add to our peace. They shouldn't take away from it. But a lot of brothers, even with that asking the bare minimum, no problems and peace, they find it hard to find that as well too, but they'll still stay loyal to a woman as long as she doesn't deal with a man. But sisters will market themselves and take a risk that they can do better than that guy. And the guys that they had that were amazing men, they take the risk that they can do better. And when it fails, they try to circle the block and backtrack and come back to that guy. And the real elephant in the room always is the fact that she can never get that guy back that she loved. So then her future relationships ends up being problematic, and she thinks as she gets older, she can still get that guy back or that type of guy back. But her value starts declining as she gets older, where our value keeps going up, and we can essentially get that woman or a better woman because our value has went up. Even if it's not about the right things as well, too. It could be about what other women like. It could be about your resources. It could be about your reputation and status, but you still can get those women where a lot of sisters, they think they get slick and they think they try to outdo a guy and date younger men, but he can't build no family with you. He's not going to be as seasoned as the older man, and he's going to typically use you for intimacy or sexual activities because he can't build a family with you. He can't have children with you because you got too old. My brother Marcus Evans, one of the biggest supporters of the Untouchables, and Ali as well too. What's good, brother Ali? This was a classic show. This is one of the best well panels in a while. A much love to you, my brother, and all praises to you, my brother.
All praises, all praises.
Let's see where we at now. That goal we at now. So we got the 78 on the super chat, and then we looking for 45 in the Cash App. We got $45 short of the Cash App goal, and we're $22 short of the super chat goal to do another show either today or tomorrow. As long as we hit the goals, I'll continue to do a show tonight or the next day. Again, much love to y'all. Let's keep going.
Yeah, I think that the majority of women flock to what other women want. I think it also has to do with just to add on top of what some of you guys already said, but like a safety thing. Like, he's not weird. I mean, in a worldly sense, he probably can eat. All these women love him, so he probably can please you or make you feel good. And there's some men that are just very awkward with women, and it would just that's what I think. I think it's like also a safety thing. I think a lot of women like tall men right now, and women are posting online like, I need my man 6'2", 6'3", and then you watch other women hop on that same trend where, in the 90s you had all these regular height guys and 5'4", 5'5", 5'6", and they weren't. I don't think they were like magnifying that. So I do agree. I think that women do flock to what other women like.
What can I, as the resident tall guy, that's like Opulent Six explained it. It's a intrinsic primal thing of women liking men with height. That's always been the thing. Even back in those days, tall, dark, and handsome. That, that's the reason why that the phrase exists. So it wasn't that it wasn't highlighted, it's that we didn't have we just didn't have social media. Women still wanted men that were tall and, like you said, exuded masculinity through physical prowess, but we just didn't see it as much because you didn't have the social media to reinforce it or beat it in your head.
And I think both of them are right. I think women always have it. All of us prefer the best. All of us want the best, but it's where you accept the reality of where you are. And when you meet something that's sufficient to you and something that's great in your life, you don't weaponize it and go, oh, they got to meet all these standards in order for me to be with them, especially the control aspect. We don't have to completely control a woman. We don't have to always get our way. We don't have to always move them and maneuver them in the things that we want. We'll take 1 out of 3. 2 out of 3 would be good, but we'll take 1 out of 3. And sometimes, as long as you don't deal with another man, a man will be like, hey man, if she inconsistent, she inconsistent. But sisters will weaponize those things against themselves. And it ain't always that they can't make the exception or be with that type of man. They're making excuses for why they can't do it because they're not just dealing with 6 feet men. They're not dealing with rich men. They're not dealing with in shape men. They're not dealing with the best men. Those are the justifications they make for being single. We don't play in those kind of games. So majority of the reason why they saying they single is because they can't get the man they want. That's one thing, but it's they can't do the work. They won't be responsible and accountable for the actions or the things they need to do in order to keep a man. That's the number one reason. So when you ask them, hey, why you ain't got no man? Oh, he ain't tall enough. He ain't got enough money. He ain't successful enough. He ain't ambitious. When it's projection, she's trying to emasculate and ridicule men by making men look bad that she ain't even encountered or she doesn't even know to justify why she's single. Think about it. I need a man that's equal to how much I make or higher. So if you make $500,000, you ain't gonna be with a man unless he make $500,000. That's not even reasonable at all. It just sounds good to somebody, but we know that they don't date down. We know they'll date down. Excuse me, but they'll weaponize dating up and hurt their marketplace value by justifying why they're single by not admitting it's because they're refusing to be the woman that the man they want needs, even if he's not the greatest man in the world. Right? Let's keep going.
I agree. Thank you.
Is Coach going next? Is he there?
His screen black. He came back.
I might not like my answer, but not only AK, I know you're not the only person in the world that don't know. We AK every Thursday at 5:00 Eastern time. We got this Untouchable Super panel. They've been lit. You better go to Fatty's channel, man. Go check out the last Super the Untouchable Super panels, man. Go check them out, man. Every Thursday at 5:00 Eastern time, man. Go check them out. DJ Vapors, exactly. Experiencing this now. Shaking my head. Crazy how dead on you are, Ali. It's a DJ Vapors. It's wild, man. If women just were truly gonna be with the man that they appreciated and loved and valued because he's a great man, most women and men would be together. But they don't want to do the work. They don't want to be responsible for that guy. They don't want to take the time to get to know him, but they don't want to hold the responsibilities they have for the person. They'll go work a 9 to 5. They'll go pay somebody to watch their kids, but they don't want to do a lot of things no longer for the man or for their children. There's a minority of women who are exceptionally good women, but those women, again, are hard to find. But if you find you a good woman, hold on tight.
I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. The reason it's hard to find a good woman is because a good woman is somewhere being a good woman. It's simply put, like, a good woman is somewhere being a good woman. That's why you don't see them in the club half naked, sweated out in the summertime. That's why you don't see them on a podcast or on TV somewhere talking about, let me tell you something. Oh, yeah. That ain't no good woman. That woman for the streets.
I agree.
When you run across a good woman, it was luck. You happen to stumble across a good woman. You better try to get her and keep her. It ain't that.
Hey, that's 100% facts, man. That's another real brother, man, spitting hot fire on this channel, man. Much love to my brother Corey Holcomb, and a phenomenal comedian, a GOAT, a legendary comedian. Only do most women like the man that other women want, or like, we have to question if they like the man, because most women try to change that man, especially into someone they can control. But what we still trying to figure out is why she still doesn't stay loyal to the man that women want or don't want, or the man that she personally wants. They don't even stay loyal to other women when they enter relationships with them. And y'all can look at the data for that. But even deeper, most women, I don't think, like men. And Ali said it. Like, they use men. They want a man that other women see as beneficial for social mobility. And women like men that can increase their value, status, and net worth until the next man comes along. But they don't invest in most men to make their life easier. They invest in men and increase their value in society as well. So it's only about themselves. They're loyal to nobody or anything except their feelings. And they like themselves and lying to each other about liking each other more than they love most men. So I disagree with that go too. That go. Woo! Hey, man. Hey, can y'all deny that? Huh? Can y'all deny that, man? That's what happened when Ali got to be covered.
I stir the face, I stir the face. I stir the face, I stir the face. I stir the face, I stir the face. You a fucking rich nigga for the fame.
Come on, baby. So I don't think women are children, because kids can be loyal to people. So I think they do more so. Oh, no, I'm saying like before. No, I'm just saying now. I told him that Let Go been messaging me about the fact that the last show, who was it that said Fugazi said that women are children, And then he's acting like that, like he knows what I'm talking about because he was having conversations about it. He was being upset about the fact that he felt like he coined that, even though that's been said a long time ago. And he was upset by the fact that we ain't addressed the fact that he said that women are children. So why didn't you accept it when I said it right then? I didn't say that. You say it. You say women are children. So if I was giving you the spotlight on saying that women are children, and then when it's convenient, just like women do, you fight against it and say, I didn't say that. You don't like the fact that I put you on the spot when we're speaking to the women because you didn't want the women to look a certain way at you when it's convenient. You're okay with talking about women when it's making yourself look good to men, but you're not okay with it when you look bad to women, when you don't feel like looking bad to women. I don't understand your logic, Let Go. 1 minute you're telling the truth, the next minute you pandering. 1 minute you working down and processing and giving people great information on what's going on with our sisters that can possibly help them find out with themselves what they can do to connect with other men. The next minute you pacifying it and justifying it and say men are just complaining. You got to pick a side, brother, or you look like an opportunist and a scammer. And like I would say, because of their feeling how inconsistent they are, they could be like children, but their kids are better than how women even operate because they're not even loyal to each other or themselves.
I think,
and you can't listen. Men, for the most part, are trying to build each other, are trying to give each other logic, are trying to give shed light on certain skills, on certain experiences, or on the things we encounter in life to help build men, women, and children. That's most men. But when you're seeing how a lot of our sisters conduct themselves, they don't support each other in doing the right thing. They let each other weaponize feminism by picking yourself and not taking on the leadership of men. And when things fall apart, now you're looking for a man. Or if the relationship falls because you try to take control of the relationship, you still blaming the man. Instead of the fact that you never gave him leadership of the relationship. When you go on to this sexual liberation, you said you can have sex with whoever you want to have sex with. Ain't no man can tell you we can't have sex with, but then you turn around telling men to practice dick discipline. And then calling them hoes when you was being called a hoe because you would give a man your body, but you won't give him your cooperation, which means you're trying to leverage your body and sex to get control of a man instead of cooperating with the man that you're sleeping with. Then you do the my body, my choice. You say that if you don't want to have a kid, you can delete them. You could put them up for abortion. You don't have to be a mother. If you think you unfit, man, hey, I don't want to struggle. I have every right to not having to be a mother. Almost 1 million deletions every year. But for some reason, when he wants the kid, when he don't want the kid and you want the kid, you say he should have wore a condom. But you didn't ask him to wear a condom. You let him in raw and you ain't have second thoughts. Now you a single mom. But if you don't want the kid, it's your body, your choice, which means it was always your choice whether you wanted to pick to be a single mother or you supported that man and saying, hey, he don't want to be a father. Just like if you said you didn't want to be a father, but you make it a double negative. Either you choose to trap the guy on one side or you're going to put him on child support on the other side and garnish his paycheck. Instead of, hey, we're going to make an agreement together. He don't want a kid. I want a kid, but he don't want one. We're not going to have a kid. Or you marry before you carry. But you make it all the negative, just like in relationships. If the guy does what you're asking, he's a pushover. You can walk all over him. He has no backbone. If he's has expectations and standards, when you say a lot of men have no standards, then he's controlling and he's toxic. You got to make up your mind. Again, y'all, please like and subscribe and share with your favorite people. Hit the Cash App and Super Chat. We almost at our goal. Is $45 away from the Cash App goal, and we $22 away from the Super Chat goal to go live, to do another live today or tomorrow, y'all. Hit the Cash App, hit the Super Chat.
Legally or illegally, we gonna get that money.
I hear that shit. We gonna get that money by any means necessary.
Boy, that don't make no sense. Y'all both trying to sound smart on here, and y'all sounding real illiterary for the one time.
Now that's just bad vocabulary. That's messing up my dyslexia.
I'm a hood celebrity. I'm a whole hood celebrity. I'm a fucking untouchable. Oh, I'm untouchable. Oh man. Oh man, I'm untouchable.
I stir the face, I stir the face. I stir the face, I stir the face. I stir the face, I stir the face.
You a fucking rich nigga for the.
I think
so
you're
wait,
taking
so
high.
you're saying
Oh, go ahead.
so emotionally children operate better
than women.
I
Yeah,
totally
100%.
agree with you on that. I totally
Yeah.
agree with you on that. Yes.
But if you're saying that you see what I'm saying, and then he turns right back around and agrees with me. And this happens a lot of time. I can make statements that people agree with initially, but just so they look right and I look wrong, they'll disagree with me. And they'll make it seem like I'm trying to do something outside of what they're trying to do. They're projecting. They think I'm trying to make them look mad, but I'm just making a statement. So they have to try to make me look bad. And that's what's problematic about a lot of these conversations. When men and women are having conversations, some are having conversations in good faith and someone having conversations in bad faith. I can have conversations with certain people all day long, brothers and sisters, and it's good faith. We never argue. We never fight. We can get passionate and riled up, but we never go against each other. But as soon as you add bad faith brothers and sisters into the conversation, that's when the ad hominems come in. That's when they make it personal. That's when they make it about their feelings. That's when they lower the integrity of the conversation and it's no longer upholding the intellectual standard. You get triggered because of how you feel. So you project it on the next person and they're supposed to feel how you feel. So you try to upset them because you upset. But we just trying to have a conversation in the Untouchable Empire.
Untouchable Empire, baby.
That's it. But if y'all all wrong, I'm gonna tell you.
Wrong. All of you are wrong.
Let's keep going, baby.
Have you ever been in middle school?
If you're saying they engage in dysfunction and unstable like kids can be before they get home training, or if they don't have certain type of parents and they give them guidance, then I could say they can operate as kids at their worst. But even kids will operate with good parents and they'll follow guidelines.
So hold on, let me say this since he brought this up because I don't want to trigger the women without context. Okay.
Oh, you don't want to trigger the women without context. Let's see where this go, man.
I am the person that says women are children. Y'all have folks on the
see y'all see what I'm man.
And as long as I don't threaten him, I can say what I want. Am I correct? Yes, sir. We sick and tired of that nigga there.
You see what I'm talking about? Now he wants to take that part and say, oh, I did create women or children. Let me add context. I just said you said women create children. So why'd you try to make me look bad and make it seem like you don't say those things and try to make it seem like I was being disingenuous when I made that statement? I didn't say that. Now you said it. But this is how I can go from having a good faith conversation to a bad faith conversation. And you make things personal when it's convenient, and you don't make it personal when it's convenient. New culture, man. What's up, my brother, man? Much love to you, my brother.
The panel on other nights because I watched what y'all was doing to see, how it goes down. Y'all let other people just run off with my shit. They run around talking about women or children, but I coined
that ain't your term. And I was being respectful and kind to you about that. I go, you know what, man? Maybe I could have said, hey, let go says that. Let go says that. But that's not no term you coined. Now you're trying to brag about coining the term. But we see you.
We see you. Stop lying. We will not have it.
The phrase women are children. And the reason why I'm saying this is because there has to be context to it, because just women or children alone sounds crazy. But kind of like what Ali just said, women operate like children, but sadly, children operate within unison.
Now remember, we're gonna come back to this again. He's agreeing with me. Ali said women are children, or children act better than women. Remember this. Because his memory be all over the place. You coaching women and you ain't coaching them to be with men. When we ask you what you coach them to do, you can't even give us an answer. But when we have honest conversations, you say they children and they mentally ill. What does that mean? What is that a reflection of? Let go. If they're mentally ill and they're children and you coaching them to nowhere but to themselves, because you don't coach them to be wives, what are you telling them actually? What do you coach women to do?
So you didn't answer my question at all.
No. I did answer it. I made sure I answered it. I said they help you keep a job. I said they help you keep a job. My question. You're running from my question.
I said they help you keep a job. I said, what is your solution? What is I just asked you a question.
My solution in
how about
general
we do
is
this?
love.
Answer my question and I'll answer your question. Because both our questions are about the same thing. What is the solution? So I actually like where this is going. So you answer the question and I'll answer the question.
Only solution is be a great man, be a productive man, be a righteous man, love who loves you. If she don't get on your page, if she can't get led, she gets left. Now let's go. What do you coach women
to you? They're gonna
no. What do you coach?
They're gonna leave you.
No,
if
no,
you're
I
a
asked
righteous
no, you
man,
said,
they're gonna leave you anyway.
Hey, let go. You said you was gonna answer my question after I answered your question.
Okay. My answer is I help women. Okay, thank you. I help women deal with their attachment styles, and their attachment styles actually come from their childhood. And I create card games, I create seminars, I create products that help women deal with what actually hurt them, which is their fucking mother. We did not hurt them, Ali. We
got your ass.
You can't make it up. Hey man, much love to my brother Thomas with the $30 cash app, man. Much love to you, my brother, man. Shout out to you, my brother. And all praises.
All praises.
You can't make it up, man. You can't make it up. He getting on me about talking about women, but this whole entire beginning, he's talking about women, and I could just go down the list of saying they got confirmation bias, saying women want what other women want, saying women are loyal to their emotions. When we have conversations with them about logical, informative things, they go, not all women. When we having conversations going back and forth with them, he compared them to a bat, said women don't trust themselves or their emotions, and other women don't trust themselves or their emotions. So when the sonar goes back, all we can concede to is two people don't trust each other. So because they sharing information with each other and they don't trust themselves, they can't trust each other. And then he said they don't trust their own thoughts and feelings. On top of the not trusting themselves, they don't trust their feelings. And then he said, what he said? I forgot what the other thing he said. Oh, women act like children. And then when I said children act better than women, he conceded to that as well too. And then when we're talking about ugly men, he said that women would even be with an ugly man because other women like them. So what we doing? Let go. And again, man, we almost at our goals. We got 10 memberships. We got $30. Let me see. No, $35 on the Cash App. We 15 short of our Cash App goal. And we $22 short of our super chat goal. When we meet the goal, I'll go live again tomorrow. Every time we meet the live goal, I'll go live again consistently. That'll help me more because I have to be doing it for you. Not just for Fatty, not just for me, but for y'all with the day.
They them energy. They them energy.
Lyrically, I'm untouchable, uncrushable. Run it in a 600. Run it in a 600.
Better than women do, because children don't necessarily have the innate need to compete with each other yet, because they're children, right? And the reason why I say women operate like children is because virtually every response, trauma response a woman has, whether it's crying, whether it's pouting, whether it's whining, whether it's complaining, it's like a child, you know? And if we actually look at, as men, because there's a helpful thing and not a hurtful thing, if we as men were to look at women as children, we were actually look at her as a possible or potential authority figure for her, and we would stay on our shit to make sure that child or that, you know, childlike person stays childlike, because a woman has an inner child.
Does that make sense to y'all? So he's saying women are children because they cry and pout and whine, and that we should be authoritative, but we're already doing that. We're saying women act like children because they can't be accountable or responsible. Most women, please, and sisters, y'all know if y'all with me, I know y'all know we're not talking about all women, but anybody who coming new to the live, all praises to the good women. All praises to the women that's supportive of their family and their man and the community, and they're not putting their man through all these things. All praises to the women who are happy and content with a great brother, because there's a lot of women who you just can't make happy.
When it comes to a woman, you can damn near do everything that she wants and she still ain't happy. It's still not enough. Ma'am, we're both women. And if you think that because you have a vagina that I'm supposed to treat you like a simp would treat you, you got me twisted, right? So women are actually looking for a woman in a male frame, because the reality is women just like sleeping with men. They don't actually like men.
Here I come.
Oh,
here I come.
Oh.
I've gotten women to see how terrible they are as friends, as relationship partners. Women are terrible relationship partners.
Shit. Got your ass.
Y'all can't make it up. And that lady still got a cult following, and she been talking crazy about women. So they worst enemy. They destructive to each other. They hate each other. They hate men. You can't make them happy. Everything men have been talking about what's going on with our sisters, except for we still love them. She's been talking about. She said women hate each other. There ain't nobody ever said men hate women. Women will say that if we're trying to get them to improve their behaviors, but won't no man ever say we hate women. It's crazy, man. Much shout out to my brother, the New Culture Empire, with the $10 cash app. Mr. Let Go was doing the same thing he was complaining about all stream long. And that's why when he started talking that craziness, my brother, we had to hit him in the head and put that logic to his head.
Shut the fuck, shut. Did I say, no, oh shit, say it again, say something else. Oh, say something else. Say something else, nigga.
And let me see, that's $10. Let me see where we at now, man. That's $88. We now $12 short of the super chat goal and $15 of the cash app goal. We've got the 10 memberships, so we essentially $27 short of the goal, and then we meet the live requirements to go. I mean, the goal to go live tonight or tomorrow. Let's keep going.
That is important for a woman to have. Y'all love to dance around, laugh.
And I'm with you. The New Culture. I don't think we need to make the distinction. I don't ever see it done for us. We don't need to make the distinction. A grown woman needs to be a grown woman, and a grown man needs to be a grown man. If they can do good at their job, if they can do good in the military, if they can do good at church, if they can follow the pastor, if they can follow their boss and professor, and we're going to keep pushing it, then they should be able to follow a man. If they can stop and do what their children are asking, if they can change and walk their dogs and do what the dog and the cat and dog need, then they should be able to acquiesce and conform and be able to be under the guidance of a man and listen to a man, especially when a man loves you more than anybody else. You're first to a man, and we typically last to a woman. And you could prove me wrong. All right, let's keep going.
And be silly, be goofy, and it's a beautiful thing. But a lot of men, because they act like children, you can't act like a child. So the more
I got to remember that. Now, he say a lot of men act like children too. So I got to just remember that men and women are all children. And y'all, let me ask y'all this, man. If men and women are children, what are children? I guess we all got
We
problems.
say it take a village to raise a child, but what if the village is retarded?
Embrace you being a child, the more we embrace us being a man, versus a man and a woman being together as two children, which a lot of times is the same, is what usually happens.
Yeah, no, and that's
which a lot of times is versus a man and a woman being together as two children, which a lot of times is the same, is what usually happens.
So I got to remember that. So men and women are both children. And that happens with a lot of times two kids get together. Got to remember that one. Got to remember that one.
Yeah, no, and that's
can
well, let me say this real quick, and that's my bad. Go ahead, Sarah. Go ahead.
I wanted to take it back to Ali because I think what you were referring to earlier was like hypergamy, the idea that women seek something higher than themselves or something more financially stable than themselves, more resources, so on and so forth. We use hypergamy like it's a dirty word. I actually think it's very beneficial, right? For instance, if you had a daughter, wouldn't you?
Beneficial to who? When you say we, remember when I told y'all women use that veil of we and act like it's beneficial to both man and a woman, but she says we would think it's beneficial. It's beneficial to the woman to be with a man who has a higher stature, higher reputation, more resources. And that's not innate. If any one of you had nieces, young sisters, family members, little girls that you taught or mentored, those kids don't think about hypergamy at a younger age. They're extreme. Little girls can be extremely loving, very loving. That's not something that's in their nature. It has to be taught for someone to want to be with someone that has more resources. And we could say women can engage in hypergamy. And let's say I concede to it. Let's say it's women's nature to be hypergamous and be with a man who has higher status. Then it would stop. She would be loyal to the first guy she meets that's at a higher status. And again, this conversation is going to turn disingenuous. We're not talking about a man that she doesn't want to be with or doesn't like or doesn't want to cooperate with, even though that's going to be turned to another thing as well, too, because what happens is a woman is not cooperating with a man typically unless she gets control of that man and gets what she wants. So it can't just be hypergamy. Hypergamy, we can't use that as well either, because then if you're being with a man who's at a higher status and has more resources and his reputation is higher than yours, wouldn't you concede to his leadership? Wouldn't you then cooperate with that man that you pick? And if the relationship is failing because you're saying he's not doing what you want, then you're attempting to be the leader. But women use hypergamy, the monkey branch. They don't stop at hypergamy. They don't stop at security. They don't stop at the man they think is better than them. They monkey branch to other men instead of being loyal with the first guy. My brother Lion, 917, hypergamy doesn't care about women either. That's a great point. Because that's not going to keep a woman in a relationship just because she's hypergamous. That's what's hurting you. You're staying with a man because of his traits or the things that he's bringing to the relationship, or what you think you're benefiting from him, which your brother made a point earlier. So if you don't ever actually love the man, you typically won't keep the man because you'll fight for what he has. You won't fight for him. And let me see where that brings us to. That is now, let me see. That's $10 short of the super chat goal and $15 short of the Cash App goal. We have 10 members already. We're almost at our goal for me to go live tomorrow as well too. I have to set up the live for tomorrow again around 9 o'clock. I'll go live again tomorrow, 9 o'clock. Do y'all prefer earlier lives or do y'all prefer later lives? Let me know. Fatty typically goes live at 5. Do y'all typically prefer a live later or do y'all prefer a live that's more in the morning? Because I was going to start going live at least 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning versus maybe, I don't know, 9 or 10 o'clock at night. Let me know what y'all think, man. I might do a poll. Actually, let me do the poll. I won't even be doing a poll anymore either. Hold on, let me do that real quick, y'all. Let me see what we could benefit more for. But again, y'all, please like and subscribe and share with your favorite people. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe. If you haven't become a member, Become a member, man. Get you a badge, level up, and get to the level 4. I still got to get around to CJ and DJ Vapors, man. I ain't forget y'all, man. Let me see. Let's do this. Let me do this poll real quick. Oh, they got goals here too. Oh man, I ain't even see that. See, I'm acting slow. Let me see. Live. That. Okay. Let me see. Let me do this. And then where's the poll? Is this the poll? Engage with your audience. Okay, here we go. Start a poll. Live in the morning or night? Morning. Okay. Night. Did I do it right? Let me see. Did I do it right? Okay. Would y'all, you want to live in the morning or night? Which one do y'all prefer? Let me know. All right, let's keep going.
Want her to tap into that concept and utilize it in order to extract as many resources as possible. But we utilize it in a very like derogatory way, like, oh, she resources as possible. But we utilize it in a very like derogatory way, like, oh, she just wants to get that bag. She wants to do this.
How do we utilize that in a derogatory way? And that's what I mean. That's a disingenuous statement. If most men are proclaiming that women are using us for our money and our status, and we say that they like sponsors, how are you saying? How are you making those statements? Let's hear it again. Ali ears might be wrong. Everything that we're saying, she's trying to refute.
In a very like derogatory way, like, oh, she just wants to get that bag. She wants to do this. She wants to do that.
Hey, brothers, have you met most sisters that wanted your heart, or did you meet more sisters that wanted the bag? What did you encounter more in your life? Sisters that wanted the bag, or sisters that wanted your heart? Please, somebody let a brother know. Did you encounter more sisters that wanted your heart, or did you encounter more sisters that wanted the bag? What y'all encounter? Because I know I could tell y'all what it was. Anybody? And my brother DJ Vapors blessing us with gifting us with 2 memberships. Man, if y'all get the membership, please keep the membership. Our brother is blessing us with another 2 memberships.
Legally or illegally, we gonna get that money.
I hear that shit. We gonna get that money by any means necessary.
Boy, that don't make no sense. Y'all both trying to sound smart on here, and y'all sounding real illiterary for the one time.
Now that's just bad vocabulary.
I'm a hood celebrities. I'm a whole hood celebrities. I'm a fucking untouchable. Oh, I'm an untouchable. Oh man. Oh man, I'm an untouchable.
And the brothers, you know what? Just thinking about it, even if you say heart, I could say that I can feel, even though we don't say feel, so I'd say think, that most women wanted me for me too. But did she want you to love you, or did she want you because other women wanted you? Just think about that one. When a lot of sisters wanted you, did they want you, or did they want who other women wanted? Look at the women can't be loyal to Michael B. Jordan. The brother just came out with probably the most amazing movie ever that I'm hearing. Not ever. I pushed it with the ever. One of the best movies ever. Michael B. Jordan lost his woman. Tyrese lost his woman. Shamar Moore just lost his woman. The Idris dude from Snowfall lost his woman. Johnny Depp lost his woman. Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger lost their woman. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. And then they'll pick somebody else to impregnate themselves or pick somebody else who got resources. But if you actually love the man, how can you leave the man? And that's the only true way a man can see if you love him is being loyal to him. The way you're able to see if a man man truly loves you, if he builds with you, if he'll take care of you. It ain't just about the marriage. Woman's supposed to earn the marriage, but if man truly loves you, he builds with you. He supports you. But if a woman loves you, then a man shouldn't have to lie to you. He could tell you the truth and you accept it. Any truth. And the main truth is about another woman. Most men ain't typically going to lie to you about nothing else but the woman, or if he's broke, so that you'll still love him because it's for resources. He thinks you want the bag. But most time when men lie, it's to keep the woman, and it's to make himself look better, or it's to keep peace between him and the woman. But when a lot of sisters lie, it's to be conniving, it's to be deceitful, it's to already be having a plan B exit and pretending that you're still in a relationship when you're already exiting stage left. Most women lie to hurt a man. Most brothers lie to keep a woman and to continue to love a woman and keep peace in the house. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, correct the brother if I'm wrong. And DJ Vapors with hitting it. We are we've met the super chat goal. So we met the super chat goal. We are 15 short of the Cash App goal. If we hit the Cash App goal, it's $15 left. Then Ali will go live tomorrow again. Let me see. I'm gonna check my Cash App out. Let me see my Cash App. Let me see. Nah, ain't still got that fit. So we $15 short of all our goals, man. And then we going for another show tomorrow. Let's keep going.
However, I think women, because we are the weaker of the sex, right? We are the weaker of the two. We have to utilize that concept. We have to seek that from a man, right? If we want protection, we want to be provided for, we want all of these things, we have to make sure we're finding the best person that fits that script. So hypergamy is a very good thing when utilized in a positive manner. So I just wanted to kind of clarify on that note. And then
I won't disagree with that. If it's used in a positive manner where you find the best man you can get and you keep them, I can agree to that. But the statement saying is the derogatory term when we know it's used as derogatory and is when weaponize it against men, but really against themselves. That's why the brother said the hypergamy is hurting women. You're using it against yourself. You're weeding yourself out the dating market. You're saying you're single by choice because you can't get the man that you want, but it's really because you can't do what the man that you want wants. You're too focused on what you want instead of what the man you want wants. Right? But let me guess. He gets you, right? It ain't just about sex.
I need a man who's patient with me. You want me to be patient with you and your little attitude, mood swings. Cool. I'm going to sit there. I'm patient. What's your problem? Well, you haven't been giving me much attention, and you talk to your friends, but you don't talk to me. My friends are funny, and you are boring. Then why are you with me then? Is that all you want? What else you got?
What else you bringing? And let me see. I believe we hit all our goals, man. I think my brother DJ Vapors came through with the $15 super chat. We done hit all our goals, man. Ali have to go live tomorrow again. He got to go live.
I'm with the shit, so let's get it. Killing it, leaving nobody no headaches. Like I'm Lenny Kravitz.
It's gonna be a crazy one. It's a lot of battles on this card, and it's gonna be your favorite one.
I'm a hood celebrities. I'm a whole hood celebrities. I'm a fucking untouchable. Oh, I'm an untouchable. Oh man, I'm an untouchable.
All praises, all praises.
All right, we hit all the goals, so I got to set up my live for tomorrow. And let me see what y'all pick better tomorrow. Let's say morning. Okay, morning. The morning one today. I'll keep doing morning night every one and see what y'all prefer the most. But we'll do the morning. We'll do tomorrow morning again. Let me see. Let's keep going, man.
Yeah, Mr. Let Go, you were referring to women being like children. I do agree with you that women can be very childlike. If all three of us had the choice on this panel, I think we'd all agree we could, cut and paste, paint, dance, do fun stuff all day. We would much rather do that, cook, bake, whatever, all the fun stuff, and not have to go to work and not have to take the trash out and all of these things. I'm highly agreeable. But I think we need to be mindful how we say it, right? So I think you were trying to offer some clarification. I don't think women just cry and throw temper tantrums like children. I think that we might tap into certain resources we have to get our way, right? And it is.
What world listen, there's no justification for Sarah. I'm sorry. That's one of our allies, one of the people that's rocking with us. I don't know what's happening on this show. She does these panels all the time. She'll watch women cry. She'll watch women play victims. Literally, like see women just play victims off of disagreement. I'd be like, what's going on?
You're a victim.
And you'll see women unable to hold themselves accountable and just accept that they're wrong. It's very difficult. I don't know what happens with the accountability thing. And then they start throwing ad hominems, being disrespectful, talking over someone, which was going to happen later on in the show, interrupting. You start acting like a kid. That's what a kid does. They interrupt. They start crying. They start whining. They start playing victim to the things that they were doing. A lot of sisters do that. So how you start being disingenuous you're on these panels more so than the more women. You have your own show, Sarah. You see how these women behave. If you are with most women, they're not going to conform or ask about your feelings or see if you're bothered. I don't know how many people actually care about a man's happiness or how he feels. But most of our relationship is about catering to our women and about how she feels. The moment you don't cater to something that she felt, that you felt that it probably right, that was wrong. It ain't even about the fact that you were supporting her, what she feels. It's the fact that you may have disagreed at this moment. She shuts down. And she may hold a grudge on you. That's why I tell you, a lot of times, some of our sisters can be the most caring, not caring people in the world. And no matter what they do, soon as they step back in the building, we still the sucker.
I just died on your arms tonight. It must have been something you said.
We still suckers for love. And that's why it's weaponized against us, because no matter what they do, we still going to be there. There's still going to be other men to be there. So she's either going to keep you or she's going to restart her womanhood or her experiences with a man, with another man. She just gets to restart all over. Hey, he was an a-hole. He wasn't a good man. He was a cheater. He was a liar. He was toxic. It wasn't because of me. And most men, because we come out of our mama, we see women as in a good nature because we came out of a woman. We see her as righteous. We see her as a good woman. That's what we always been taught. That's what we always saw, especially if you did have a good mother. But what's happening now is like, hey, man, the sisters ain't moving like what we thought they were. We thought women were pure and good-hearted in nature. That's not what we're seeing. We going, man, these sisters.
All of you are
wrong. The plot thickens.
I do agree with you again with you saying, I do agree with you saying that the man has that position of authoritative figure. But women, we're still not just children-like. We still have an authoritative role in our household with our children. When daddy's away, mommy's in charge, right? And we still have responsibilities and things that we do have to honor as a woman, as a mother, as a wife, that no child could compare to or have the ability to. So I agree, we can be childlike in terms of, God, it'd be nice.
And nobody's disagreeing. Again, if you there's a phenomenal woman in your life, if she's a phenomenal mother, you're blessed with that. She can't replace it. You're a woman. That the child's a child. I agree with that 100%. But a lot of times the kids are more mature than their mothers now. A lot of times the kids have to tell them, hey, mommy, that's not right. Mommy, that's wrong. You see it. I worked in mental health for 15 years. I work with children that be like, man, my mother. I'll be like, hey, man, don't ever talk about your mother like that till I meet their mother. There's a lot of people when you dissect it, and Let Go says it in the video. Hey, Let Go said in the video, there was a lot of problematic women. And the majority of the woman's problem is the mother. Man didn't do anything to him. But if it's the mother, what did she teach her daughters? And are women raising themselves? You coaching women and you ain't coaching them to be with men. When we ask you what you coach them to do, you can't even give us an answer. But when we have honest conversations, you say they children and they mentally ill. What does that mean? What is that a reflection of? Let Go. If they're mentally ill and they're children and you coaching them to nowhere but to themselves, because you don't coach them to be wives, what are you telling them actually? What do you coach women to do?
So you didn't answer my question at all.
No. I did answer it. I made sure I answered it. I said they help you keep a job. I said they help you keep a job. My question. You're running from my question.
I said they help you keep a job. I said, what is your solution? What is I just asked you a question.
My solution in
how
general
about do we do
is
this?
love.
Answer my question and I'll answer your question. Because both of our questions are about the same thing. What is the solution? So I actually like where this is going. So you answer the question and I'll answer the question.
Only solution is be a great man, be a productive man, be a righteous man, love who loves you. If she don't get on your page, if she can't get led, she gets left. Now let's go. What do you coach women?
But according to you, they're gonna
no.
What do you coach? They're gonna leave you.
No,
if you're
I
a righteous
no, you
man,
said,
they're gonna leave you anyway.
Hey, Let Go. You said you was gonna answer my question after I answered your question.
Okay. My answer is I help women. Okay, thank you. I help women deal with their attachment styles, and their attachment styles actually come from their childhood. And I create card games.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. God have mercy on your soul.
If any ladies would like to help themselves and help their attachment styles, hey, I wish I'd have got the card game in the link. Get the cards. Buy Let Go's cards. It'll help you with your attachment styles, and it'll help you with your trauma. It'll help you clear up all the things that your mother might have put through. But you know what I realized? You know, the same way we say that a lot of women are living through their daughters or other women, and they're living out their youth through other women. And men actually look out for men, for younger men, and try to help them to do better, where women are still living out their youth with other women. Women are raising themselves. A lot of these women are raising themselves with their kids. They're not raising a son or a daughter. They're raising themselves, especially with their daughter. They're turning their daughter into the same person they are. Just think about it. Look at how many mothers are sexualizing their children and emasculating their sons as well too. She's turning her daughter into who she was, and she's turning her son into the type of man that she wanted to be there for her, even though that's not the type of man she would get with. She emasculates her son. She tells her son, you're going to be just like your daddy if he doesn't end up like the type of a young man that she wants. Just think about it. You emasculate your son and you sexualize your daughter. You tell her that being sexualizing and doing whatever she wants to do is liberation. And you put your son in a place where he feels like only way he could be a man is if he loves a woman, if he's respectful to a woman. You teach your son how to love today's women, and you teach your daughter she doesn't need a man. And again, prove us wrong.
Nice to just prance around and do fun stuff all day. That's why we do our nails and we paint our faces and we do all these things. But I don't think
Crystal,
to the negative derogatory direction that you were going, I don't think that we fit in there necessarily, because we do have regulation. We do have to put on our game face and just suck it up and move forward. Women are actually and I'll finish after this point. Women are actually really, really good at sucking it up and dealing with shit and putting on that fake smile when we don't want to, and we just have to kind of deal with it. Children don't have that ability. They're very like and frontal lobe.
That's not true at all. A woman will hold a grudge on you. A woman will expect you to be a mind reader. She will not communicate to you what she's feeling, what she's thinking, and the whole relationship will be sabotaged because she didn't communicate to you how she's truly feeling. And you think you being a great man. You wake up a great man. You wake up on one Friday and she gone. And she already created an exit stage left. She already created an exit plan. They'll hold a grudge. And they'll pretend like they're happy, or they'll hold a grudge and they'll show you they're not happy. But they're not gonna continue to be the responsible woman that they say they are for their man and for their children. They'll break the home. That's what most women will do. Again, a good woman, if she's not feeling it, may continue to be happy and hold the fort down, or will continue to be. A strong woman will pick her husband and her family over her feelings and not get in her way. What else are you choosing? If you're with a great man, if you're with a man that other women want, if you're with a man who's about his duty and responsibility, but you just don't always get your way, what are you choosing if you abandon him? Stop trying to have control. Stop trying to have the last word. Stop trying to just have your way. Have a good man in your life. You're not going to always get your way. You're not going to be able to control them. If you get control of the relationship, if you get control of the leadership of the relationship, you're going to take the relationship to the end of the relationship. Mark my words. And it happens all the time. That's why a lot of sisters are single, and they'll claim they're single by choice, because you can't get the man that you want, because you don't do what the man that you want wants. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna have to do a part 2 on this. I got to get ready for the barbecue. And this is what I'll probably do, the part 2 to this. I'm gonna stop right here. I got to get ready for a barbecue with my kids for Easter Sunday, man. Much love to y'all. Again, if y'all want me to review some content that y'all going over, send it to my IG, send it to my YouTube, send it to my email, and I'll review it. I may go live again today, because we met our goals, or I may just go live tomorrow. But again, thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for the support. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed before you exit it. Much love for everybody that's rocking with us. Much love to the Untouchables. Much love to my brother Team Fatty. Much love to everybody who's been with us from the beginning and always been rocking with us, always seeing the full potential of who we always been, and y'all still pushing our momentum. And we wouldn't be nothing without y'all, man. In this capacity, I ain't gonna tell you I won't be nothing without y'all, and I ain't gonna say Fatty gonna be nothing without y'all. But at this level, we're nothing without y'all in the content space. If we don't have supporters, if we don't have people donating, if we don't have people rocking with us, we don't have people liking our content and following us, then we're nothing without y'all in that capacity. But much respect and love to y'all, man. We're gonna see you on the next one. And to the people that's hating on us, man, I got a song for y'all, man.
I've been hating you too long to stop now.
Don't stop, because it's pushing us. We love it. We love the constructive criticism. And I'm gonna keep playing this clip at the end of my videos. Especially when people sometimes forget what it's about. I want brothers and sisters to come together. I support and love great people, and I support and love people who are lost possibly and don't know any better. People who are blatantly deceitful and stabbing people in each other's backs and taking away from people and sabotaging good relationships and good people. I have no respect for you. And I don't want to say I don't have no love for you, but it's hard to say it as I've got mature and I've got older. How can someone still continue to hurt good people? You know, if you're not going to love somebody, at least don't hurt them. But much love to the good men and to the good women. And don't ever forget what it's about. It's about us coming together and building families, building legacies, building nation building, you know, and coming together to prosper. But don't ever forget what it's about.
These memories will stay with me. Ooh.